Hello, this is David Dean, and welcome to the Goblin Cafe, where we are playing Dungeons and Dragons in space. Yes, we are doing D&D Spelljammer. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy what we're doing here and help spread the word about this channel. Any questions or comments are greatly appreciated. Last time, our space adventurers had continued their bar crawl to sell some Zard meat and some beer they had in their ship's hold, stopping by the Dwarven Citadel and the Laughing Beholder Taverns before walking through the lower market. They purchased a few minor items before a group of bungling thieves tried to kidnap Chirp for the reward that had been offered on her. And mid-fight, a giant-sized halfling jumped into the battle, attacking thieves in his quest to find the back alley surgeon Blade Stitch, which a few of our adventurers let it be known that we're good friends with him, which seemed to greatly anger the oversized halfling. Everybody agreed to run, claiming they were heading to the Rockret Tavern while actually running to their ship. And they got unbelievably lucky with a spell they had cast to slow down the rather irate halfling. And that's where we're at right now. So
running away.
So take it away or ask any questions you got.
I forgot we had sold Zard meat.
Yeah, no more Zard meat. Got 85 gold for all of it.
Don't have to carry around the 50-pound crate anymore.
In the future, we sell it to Luigi because he's going to give us 5 to 10 gold a pound. And also his rate for the ale was the same as the Dwarven Tavern, which is 10 gold a keg.
We still have our beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the last thing you heard was a horn had been blown in the direction of the halfling. Evidently, the spell you had cast on him had worn off, and you had had 2 rounds to run. Are you still running towards your ship, or
Yeah.
where are you heading?
Please. Oh, yes.
All right. And when you get over there, are you taking the lift down, or are you just taking the steps? Or of course our Herdozi will do what a Herdozi does.
But only 30 feet laterally this time.
Yes, but you
It's
still
like
taking
100.
no damage.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. So heading back to the ship.
Chirp really wants to take the elevator. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, I look at Chirp. If she takes the elevator, I'm taking the elevator too.
Chirp would like to take the
Together.
elevator.
Okay.
Not
Let's
going to
go.
hide and try to sneak
stop.
on. You're going to pay your 5 gold pieces.
I'll pay my 5 gold pieces, but now I have to do math because I'm starting to run out of gold.
You've used it quite a
no.
bit. 3
We have-
times in one day.
We have ship gold. We can give everybody like a stipend from the ship gold if we need to.
Do I get an elevator allowance?
stipend? An allowance.
The elevator. You have to get back to the ship.
Claim it on your per diem. It's all good. All right.
This is a business expense. Yep, in the elevator with Tinker Dust. Yep, and
All
I'll
right.
join them just
And Flo.
stick together.
We have like 5.
I will join as
Wait.
well.
We have like 500 gold on the ship.
Scrimshaw.
Rumshad, you want in on this elevator? We'll hold the door for you.
No, I'm jumping. You're so much faster.
Oh, what's going to happen without Scrimshaw here to look after us and help us make better decisions?
I don't know.
You got a little bit of wait time before it goes down again, but in a few minutes it starts heading down. You get over and you can get to your ship without issue.
Nothing's no, they haven't spotted any drow, right?
Who are you asking?
Ask Honeyhammer. She's spotted any drow.
Actually, if you look up on the cliff edge about 50
Uh-oh.
feet, you'll see one who's kind of been sitting and taking watch. And as Chirp waves, he kind of waves back. And then a raven that was sitting right next to him takes flight and starts flying down to your ship.
Well, I hope it's got a receipt.
It does land right at the front of the ship. and it seems to bend down, pulls a string that's tied to its leg, and a note falls to the ground and it flies off.
I'll pick up the note.
Have we been
All right.
served papers?
Oh no!
All right, can you read it?
Oh, is it somewhere over here?
Oops, I guess you can't.
Yes.
So, I thought I could hit show to players and it would do it, but it's not doing that. So all players, all players.
Aha.
Here we go.
Oh, now you see it?
Yep. We look forward to you returning our beer to the Rock Rat within the next 12 hours, at which time we'll provide you with information regarding your lost thri-kreen.
We haven't lost any thri-kreen.
Uh,
Right?
Lost.
Right.
sibling.
Chirp, are you okay?
I'm still here.
But
Okay,
your brother was looking for you, right? And we were
Oh,
looking for your
yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
I thought he was on another planet with dwarves and insectoid invaders.
I think that's what we were guessing. I don't know if we
Hmm.
knew that.
How far away is the person on the cliff like from me? Are they within 120 feet of us?
As you look up, he seems to have cast levitate on himself and he's just levitating up the wall,
Yeah, I mean,
quickly heading
That's
out of sight.
cheaper. That is way cheap.
How far away is Mr. Fancy Pants from us?
The drow?
Yes.
You're asking if he's within 120 feet.
Yeah,
right?
so I can talk to him. We need clarification.
The cliff wall is about 100 feet tall, so you're back a little bit. So yeah, I'll say you get it. It looks like you got one round to talk to him before
Okay.
he's out of range.
Yeah. Chirp goes, excuse me. We have some questions about the letter.
We only had one round.
He turns
Don't
around,
ask to ask a
shrugs,
question.
and just keeps going.
Oh, okay. Well, goodbye.
Hmm.
He seemed nice. Chip's like, well, maybe he's busy. Maybe he's got other things to do. Also, and she takes out the gun that she's been hiding behind her back with her smaller hands entire run. And she presents it to Scrimshaw and says,
Oh,
I got you this to say sorry because I'm always messing up.
oh, you're not messing up. It's fine. And Scrimshaw's gonna sort of like catch the carving of her name written on the barrel and like that sort of like our artisan pride of just sort of like that sort of suppresses a cringe. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Actually, Chirp, go ahead and roll let's do a dexterity check. Just a straight dexterity
Just
ability
straight
check.
dexterity? Okay.
Yep. As you hand this thing over.
For not
Oh, no.
shooting it. No one cleared the barrel.
I mean, I think the safety's on. I don't know. It's a 13.
Yeah, it doesn't go off. The handle on the back
Mhm.
falls off. Where it
Hmm.
kind of fall.
No.
Looks like the wood had been kind of rotted, but
It's
I
still
can-
good, it's still
I
good.
can work with the parts. I appreciate it.
yeah, the stock. That's it. That's what I wanted to say. All right. So you got a note. You've had a long
Yeah.
day.
So, I mean,
Being merchants isn't really our forte. We could just offload this beer and get that information.
yeah, we got 21 kegs, 10 gold each, 210 gold. We currently have 460 gold on the ship. So we
A
would
lot more in
do,
jewelry, right?
yeah. Well, yeah, more in jewelry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 6,300 in jewelry.
Okay.
Just by itself, just the straight coinage, we have about 500. So,
We're dripping in gems.
yeah.
Basically.
So we can keep the beer because it's better than everything else we've tasted while we've been here.
We could,
Yes, I take that as a yes.
but yeah, well, I mean, but okay. What if we keep a few kegs and then just say this is what we like? Did we say how much? We did say how much we got. I specifically said how much we had.
Opened one. We can't give open goods. They wouldn't trust it. They wouldn't be able to sell it. So we can at least keep the open sampler that we have.
We can.
What if we accidentally opened half of them?
Oh, look, we found more grung.
Accidentally on purpose.
I mean, you should be able to just keep some just for being able to salvage their missing goods.
Yeah.
So it's just a tax. How many do you want to keep?
But they did write us a nice letter. So on the other hand,
It wasn't a nice letter.
It was not particularly
but
nice.
they sent it with a really nice bird.
The bird's
It wasn't a nice
The bird
bird.
was pretty, but
No, the
still,
bird was
no,
great.
not a nice letter.
That's
though.
nice.
It's like a standard bird.
Did
a
you
nice
talk to
effort.
him? You're so kind.
It's a well-trained bird.
Mm-hmm. And then he did a little show-off levitation to like exit. It was pretty dramatic.
It's kind of cool. It was a little cool.
But I mean, they might have some more spell power, and they're giving us an opportunity to not choose violence.
Tinker just has a good point. Not choosing violence is a good thing.
But everyone
More
likes a good
friends.
fight. It's how you
We
get
can
to know
tell-
each other.
Maybe we tell the halfling that we're friends with the drow as well, and maybe that will.
The drow know where Blade Stitch is.
Do
Yeah.
they?
No.
Then they could show the nice
Right.
person where. I understand. Okay.
Oh. Little light bulb shows up on Tinker Dust's face. Just like flashes in and then out. I gotcha.
We don't want to tell the halfling where Blade Stitch is, right? Like I don't know where I fall on that, but
Maybe we should
Also-
ask Zebo more about Blade Stitch. Because
Maybe.
maybe we need to get him a
Yeah.
message that he's in danger. If he's actually a decent person, we might want to warn him.
and we're not very good merchants. We could be better information brokers. So don't give out information for free.
Okay,
Okay.
got it. I will clear it past you, Scrimshaw.
Don't clear it past me. I told the drow how many kegs we had.
So we need to like brainstorm together to come up with a plan. Well, maybe we talk to Zebo then before we have a rest, perhaps.
Sounds good.
They gave us 12 hours,
Yeah, we should
8
probably
hour
lay
rest.
low.
We'd have 4 more hours.
You don't see Zebo about the ship. You do know that he came back here because he was extremely tired and wanted to rest. And if you go looking, you will find him passed out, sound asleep in his cabin.
Oh,
So
We could
it's up
talk
to
to
you
him.
whether you want to try to wake him or wait.
nah. Let him sleep.
We can talk to him. Well, we can slip a note under his door that says like, "Talk to us in the morning before you go anywhere."
Seems ominous.
Tinker Dust scratches it out.
Regarding your relationship with Blade Stitch.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's
Yeah.
nothing
This
worse than
sounds
getting a
ominous.
message that says, contact me. Because then it's like, what did I do wrong?
It's true.
It's
Yeah.
that we need to talk.
Or who's dead now? I mean, that's where my brain goes.
How many people
Okay.
have you gotten?
No, it
Letter.
just happened. From where I'm from, like sometimes you just, get a notice and, someone that you liked is gone or, was killed in battle because they had to fight in this gladiatorial combat and they never came back. So you kind of get used to it.
That's really specific.
Yeah.
Get friends fast, lose friends fast, but like enjoy it while it's there. So Tinker does like bonds very quickly to people. 'Cause she's like they might leave soon.
I turn over.
Yeah, I turn over. She will add in regards to your relationship with Blade Stitch and what you know about him and is he bad person ? Smiley face.
That's all. That's what you have to ask, and then just get a yes or no, and you're good.
Are you a good person? Check yes or check no.
Draws a little. So chirp adds in like a little yes no checkbox. Zebo to tick off on the note. Oh, it feels very like grade 4. I love it. All right. So we slip this note under Zebo's door.
All right.
Personal journal says Tinker Dusk gladiatorial combat question mark.
Mhm.
As you leave the door, you notice several of the helping hands run over and they just kind of sit outside of Zebo's door.
Pretty cute, I have to admit.
They got bells and ribbons on them now, I guess. Yeah.
Tinker Dust will go and say hello and pet them. And she's like, I'm going to go sleep if you want to come in the cat bed.
Before you go to sleep, I pull out the dolphin wrap and I give it to you. And Maurice got more for the rest of the crew.
Maurice-
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I think you got a total of 7. You took the dolphin wrap, Scrimshaw took 1, and then we rolled and the Spinosaurus pet got 5. They are torn up. They look kind of in bad shape.
We got mending.
I got
Perfect.
mending.
Yeah.
Awesome. Could you?
They do look extremely pretty, but they don't seem durable at all. They seem pretty cheap that way as far as the material they're made out of. But as long as you got mending and precipitation to clean it, it's all good.
And the walking wash cycle.
Yeah. That's true. All right. Anything else you want to do? Or are you going to take a rest? Or are you going to go hit some more taverns? What you going to do?
Should take a rest.
Tinker Dust is going to put on her dolphin shawl. She's going to give Flo a big hug. And then she's going to like parade around wearing it because it's way too big for her. So it's just like a cape. She's in like a fashion show. Should
All
be
right.
rest.
The remainder of the helping hands go up, all except for the 2 bugbeared ones. They stay outside of Zebo's room by the door. And you're all gonna do whatever you do for a long rest.
Are we paid for how many days here? I think we paid.
I want to say 5 or a week. I may have to go back and check.
Yeah.
We got a couple more though, right? That was a lot in one day.
That was like
day
one day.
Yeah.
So we don't have to pay Honeyham or anything yet. Like she's covered.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you paid her just for one day though. I think it was 25 gold pieces for her since she could send a sending spell,
Mhm.
and 2 gold pieces for each of the other 4 dwarves just to be guards.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. You probably have better notes than me. So
We can double check.
I wrote down 600. That was not
So that
part of
would
our
be for
fixing.
5 days at port for the ship to be at the dock.
Oh, okay.
And I would say for the maintenance, all they've done so far for maintenance is clear out the old ballista and the catapult that had been kind of blown up. So they've cleared out that material. You see the turtles, Birdie and a few others have been making up little like garden areas up top around the ballista and the catapult there, trying to get some green stuff growing. And if you're all going to take a long rest, you're actually going to be able to take a long rest, and you're going to level up to level 4.
Hooray!
Oh,
Woohoo!
yay.
It only took 10 episodes.
Just to get, yeah, that's 10 episodes starting at 1, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not so bad.
I
Can rage again.
have to make decisions now.
Yes.
I made my decisions ahead of time, I think.
Not that responsible.
I totally,
Yes.
yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, I know what I want. I'm not sure if I set it up on D&D Beyond yet or not.
Feat or ability score improvement.
Ooh. My CR goes up for
Ah,
wild shape.
Set up. Nice.
Ooh.
Going with skill expert.
Ooh, that's
Adding
one of my
this-
favorites.
Yeah. None of us had investigation, I think, proficiency. So I'm going to become proficient in that.
And as
Which
an
is
artificer with intelligence base, probably a pretty good thing.
Probably safe, yeah.
And during the 8 hours, Flo as a plasmoid actually has to do 8 hours, probably in her drum. Same thing with
Yep.
our Hidozi. But the thri-kreen just gets to walk around for 8 hours, read a book, talk to people. And astral elf, 4 hours in a trance. And then autognome, 4 hours sitting still, but still
I am curled
conscious.
up in the cat bed with the helping
Yeah.
hands. Yeah.
with all your little helping hand friends with bells on.
Mhm.
I was going to change out one of my infusions, replacing the armor of magical strength with the repeating shot infusion. So I'm going to take away the magical tattoo for now. And infuse my crossbow.
Nice. So you have that infusion and Flo's weapon?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Just let me know when you got your character done. And truth, I'm not too worried about how long you take. Not that many people are watching this, so we're good. Make it about you.
Does anyone else have detect magic? I'm trying to remember.
I don't.
Magical awareness like twice a day.
I do have it.
prepared.
12 seconds.
You do have it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could prepare it if you needed it, but
Okay. Perfect. I'm just trying to decide what Tinker Dust should have. I kind of like the idea of her having burning hands, like her hands heat up. I wish I
You're
could
spraying
combo.
the oil all the time anyways. So you just
Exactly.
like spark it. It's so good.
That would be a good combo, like if
Mhm.
that was the thing that happened. Oh. Yeah. Okay. And then I get prestidigitation now, which is super exciting because that's like one of my favorite cantrips of all time.
Yeah, it goes with you very well.
Yeah. The little cleaning bot. And I'm thinking of actually taking air bubble because we don't have that yet. And that's
Ooh.
something that will come into play if one of us ends up like outside of the ship air bubble or outside of a
Mhm.
planet air bubble.
I actually have,
It's just,
sorry.
yeah.
I actually have
ahead.
access to it as a druid as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
so if you don't want to take that,
Yeah.
because
Okay, I can take something
she
else.
could prepare that one.
But what
if we're
if
going
you
into
don't have it
space.
prepared and we need it?
So far I do. You have really limited spell option. Like you can't change a lot of your spells. I can change them whenever, right? And
That's
you
true.
don't even need to breathe.
That is true, but I
Yeah.
have, if I was built by a gnome, yeah. Interesting. Oh, I could, okay. I already have levitate. Okay. Okay. Maybe invisibility. That lasts for 1 hour.
Oh, I have another one.
Or web. Oh, it's hard to decide. Or suggestion. Also hard to decide.
Ooh.
Because that could be helpful. My spell DC is only
I'm going to prepare Featherfall so we don't have to take the elevator on the way down.
Oh, I love that.
That's actually a perk. I was like, when would you use Featherfall? But for you guys, all the time.
Yep.
Ladies,
You
Yeah.
get to float down. I love it.
Yeah, I was thinking of using the ring that lets me jump in order to jump down the stairs, and then it's like, wait, I still take fall damage, don't I?
Yep.
And if you're not raging. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take shatter That's a good area of effect spell, and I'm gonna kind of play that up. It'll be Tinkerbell's scream causes things to shatter. I feel like that fits her really well. Okay. And I think that's everything. Now let me just put in my long rest here.
Michelle's chirp good to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna take minor illusion as my new cantrip, and I'm gonna take invisibility as my other thingy for the whatchamacallit, my level 2 spell. It'll be me. Actually, no, I'm fibbing. I think I'm gonna take lesser restoration because I have a habit of eating things and getting poisoned.
I have a habit.
No, never.
Yeah.
All right. Where does chirp end up since you don't sleep? Where are you spending your time?
I'm going to. What am I gonna spend my time? Probably just reading manuals on how to operate a spelljammer and trying to like learn how to do things. And she's really like she thinks Scrimshaw is really, really cool, and she wants to be a smartest Scrimshaw. Well, not smartest Scrimshaw, because she's never going to be a smartest Scrimshaw. But she's like fascinated by like how Scrimshaw can make things and can use her magic to do things. So she's gonna she's a lore bard, so she's gonna start like finding any books that are related to like artificing or spell jamming, so that mechanically, when she gets her magical secrets, maybe she'll borrow some spells from the artificer's list. But she's trying to like learn how to like do things. That's what she's
All right. I would say because down where the helm was, they have the map room, but they probably also have maps on the ship on how it's built and everything else. So there would definitely be some stuff down there.
Yeah, just gonna hang out down there and try to move and
All
sit
right.
down there.
And then let's see. Our astral elf, where you're hanging out for your other 4 hours when you're not in trance?
It's a good question. I think up by the garden. She's helping the turtles there.
All right. And then also the autonome. Wait, you rest for 4 hours and then you're up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you up and doing?
I'm probably going to be, because I'm still in that bedroom with all like just off to, sorry, I'm in the big bed off to the side of that like really epic closet. So I'm probably like still have my dolphin. I'm probably like playing dress up in the closet and then like adding on the dolphin shawl as well. And or like I in my head it's like a kimono. Like it's like a very long bathrobe. I know you said it was a wrap, but like I'm seeing this really like luxurious but like slightly cheaply made kimono.
Yeah, I would say that's about the right size for how small you are.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so I'm just like playing around and like playing dress up and dressing up the helping hands, so they're getting like little ruffle cuffs and stuff. That's what I'm doing. Just ridiculousness.
All right. You do hear when you walk into the closet again, of course, touch or take anything and we will find you.
I gotta dispel that.
Yeah, I don't have that spell yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
That is really irritating.
Mhm.
Like,
And then chirp. After a while, you hear coming in. Oh, hi, Miss Chirp. I found this little note under my door, and asking about Blades Stitch. Was that you asking or somebody else?
Oh, it was mostly Tinker Dust.
Mhm.
She's here somewhere. I think she's dressing up. So I saw a hand running around with one of those like big plastic bobbly bracelets. So I'm sure she's here somewhere. Probably where there's clothes.
Oh, okay. Just to let you know, I don't want to put it down in writing, but no, Blade Stitch is just a horrible individual. But I mean, I don't really have a lot of different individuals you can go to do something like I needed done. And also I figured that, I could trick them into doing it for free and putting it on the tab of the other two ladies, which kind of made me feel good. But no, he's not a good individual. I would stay away from him if you could.
We intend to. And I think he's probably going to not be alive much longer given the size of that halfling.
Oh, I gotta say, I won't be shedding a tear about that. But also, and he holds up 2 little black rocks. Now that I don't have to use my little infusion for one of my hands, I decide, you're worried about me going off and doing things, and you ladies being away from the ship. So I just made up called Sending Stones. So I got one on me now. If you want to keep one on you or one or the other of your fine friends.
I think that would be like, I think Tinker Dust would be so excited to have one, or so Leanna. I don't feel
spend
like
it immediately.
I lose things really, really easily. So probably not my good self.
Oh, well, I'll let you decide. Why don't you go ahead and take it?
Okay. And she takes it.
Yeah.
Afraid that
See,
she's
his
going to
hands are
drop
starting
it.
to get a little bit more color in them, but they're not really functioning all that well. But I definitely wanted to make this up for you, so no, you wouldn't have to worry as much.
Okay. And she's like holding it like up in the air. Okay. I'm not worried. This is
All right.
okay. Go find somebody to give it to.
I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit to eat. So, all right, catch you later.
Bye.
Yep, and then all of you got your long rest, so whatever you feel like doing.
Got 4 hours to give the drow their ale back.
So Leanna, we got a Rocky Talkie.
Amazing.
I love that.
Do you want it?
Yeah, sure. Where did this come from?
Zebo made it.
Oh, is it like one of those? Well, Rocky Talkie. Okay, cool. Thank you. How does it work? Just like the spell, like 25
It's Sending
words?
Stone.
Okay, it's been a bit since I've.
One use, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And what else you feel like doing?
Well, I guess we're delivering them the ale, right?
You should also let Honeyhammer and the dwarves know about the angry hamster man, because he might come looking for us. So
He doesn't know this is our ship.
But what if he goes to the bar that we're about to go to?
we did say we were going to the Rock Gut, which is
That was like 8 hours ago.
Blade
Evo-
Stitch like literally is attached to. He's in a place attached to there, and
We-
they all know us. And we talked about our ship.
Zebo said that he's not a nice person, Mr. Blade Stitch. And he said, quote unquote, would not shed a tear if the halfling killed him. So I think we're good.
That sounds good.
Oh wait, didn't he help us? Then again, the halfling helped us too.
Yeah.
Wait, who's our friend?
Everybody's our friend.
Everybody-
Everyone, Flo.
that we just yeah.
Everyone we talk to is your friend.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay, got it.
Mm-mm. No.
You want to
The
say
worst
something?
lesson.
Captain
So if
Leanna?
the halfling asks again, we're boy
Isn't doing
stitches,
that.
which is we tell them because everyone's friends, or we don't tell them because everyone's friends. Wait,
If we, as a ruse, sent the halfling to the rock rat where he happened to be, like right behind it, like we kind of already gave him up, right? Unless this guy is not very good at his vigilante job, which
It's
is also
true.
possible.
It's true. We did tell him to go directly to Blade Stitch, basically.
It wasn't even a ruse. It was just a diversion that happened to
Yeah.
be the same place where Blade Stitch operates out
It
of.
was just a ruse that we weren't going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we should check on that situation, see how that played out. We might not need to make this choice at all.
Maybe we should deal with this
That'd be easy.
beer first.
We should probably talk to the elves first, because
How do we get all of this minus 2 kegs? Or minus
How-
1? Just give them around 20?
I mean, we did all the work. Well,
How
all
much
the work of salvaging it. They can come and get it.
yeah, we'll just go and they can come back and get it. They can levitate, so maybe they can levitate.
Yeah, but
I
that
have
wasn't,
levitate too.
that wasn't in their ultimatum.
Oh, was it to bring?
It was
Reading
supposed to,
comprehension is not my strong point.
we had to bring it specifically to the rock rat.
Oh, to the rock rat.
Mhm.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
That's where the halfling is.
Not necessarily. That was 5 hours ago.
I mean, yeah, they might not be there.
Like, he can't pay for drinks for 8 hours. They're going to kick him out, right? Also, if he is there and he hasn't found Blade Stitch after 8 hours, we could just tell him where Blade Stitch is.
I could just like climb up onto the roofs around there and see if he's lurking up there, like as is his wont.
Mhm. Or I could just yell out, "We know where Blade Stitch is," as we're walking around. I mean, I can talk to people in 120 feet if they're willing to listen to me.
I don't
I
think
mean-
that's a great idea.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Okay, crossing information brokers off the list of things that we can do. We're getting close to trying the piracy thing out. I feel like.
Yeah.
I think we're too nice to be pirates.
Friendly pirates.
What else do you do with a ship besides being a merchant? I mean, I guess we could be a tour boat.
Entertainers. Yeah, we can totally be a
Explore
tour
the
ship.
universe. Find
We
our
have a
place
craft
in the
section.
world.
Dress up hallway closet. Turtles that do things. They're building gardens. We're gonna have like an arboretum out here soon, I'm sure. They're gonna be planting all kinds of trees and stuff.
This would be a great place for weddings.
We still need
On our
pink
ship?
flag and
can
pink
make-
ribbons.
You just need to
Yes.
be a captain to officiate.
And we can make a balloon arch.
We could.
I can probably do that.
So adding pleasure boat to the list of possibilities, taking off
That
information
is definitely
brokers.
not a weird thing.
Those sailors, they're having a party and they probably need
Merchant. No. Information brokers. No.
party boat.
Yeah, we do need to find a disease and also those guys
Oh yeah.
with the and there was a kobold who ate a thing. Who's probably past it by now. It's probably
Might be
not
able
a
to find
problem
it.
anymore.
I got prestidigitation now, so we're all good.
Do we start hauling things out to the rock rat? We got about 3.5 hours now.
Yeah, I've got levitate, which will get us 10 minutes.
On one object?
Up to 500 pounds, I think. If we put it on if we could probably get like a skid or something to like.
How much does a
drive it
keg
on.
weigh?
Oh, we're gonna math it out. I'm gonna display this in the chat just so we have this as a reference.
I mean, does anyone have Tensor's floating disc? I guess it's too small to put 21 kegs on. Pretty sure 21 kegs is more weight than 500 pounds.
So like they had a ship too, right? They
No?
want us. I thought they did.
Did we ever find out what their ship is?
No, I don't think that was ever mentioned, except for
Okay.
their ship getting taken.
We didn't
They never said how they managed to end up getting here.
All right.
I'm sure we could hire some people.
A full keg is about 140 pounds. So we can get 4.
Okay,
4 of our
give me
21s
4 and we
levitated.
keep the rest.
Can we pay someone to do this for us?
We should definitely. We've
Yeah,
got
there's
lots of
as you look
tools.
out, there's tons of people moving cargo pretty much nonstop up and down this port area.
Is there a way? I'll go for it.
Okay. I say we go talk to them and like tell them that they can have these things and we don't want to deal with the logistics. Especially if it's just going to be going like up to the rock rat and then down to another boat. That's crazy.
Carry it with us and we can go up to the rock rat and then we can check on that other thing we want to check on up at the rock rat to see if the chop shop is closed.
It's so heavy.
Well, what if they don't have a ship?
Well, that's their problem. They said to bring it to the rock rat. And we will
Yeah, we can just
fulfill the
get it
promise.
there. Then it's up to them to deal with it.
The other question is, do we want to invite them aboard our ship?
No.
Well, but we need good reviews for our party business.
For the tour ship. We could have our first party.
So you're saying we have to clean up the ship before we invite guests over? We don't have enough time.
Just
We
put
did
everything
put the
underneath the
stairs, but
beds.
it's
It'll be
pretty
fine.
clean.
Yeah.
Pretty clean.
All the crawling claws need
They need
manicures.
the manicures. And then we'll give them little trays so they can carry drinks around.
I don't think they
Have
could
to-
do that.
I think we could attach the tray to like the stump, maybe.
Maybe we could like tie them together so one is walking and one has the tray.
Yeah.
This is unrelated to the drown, the kegs.
We only have 3 hours now to get up there.
Okay.
Can I go to find somebody to like get a quote? How much it
Oh.
would cost to like carry 20 kegs, just around 20 because we had 21 and it's like,
If you
20.
ask Old Crow who to ask, she will
Mhm.
just hastily point you over to the dwarf over here
all right.
in front of the building, and he will let you know. Oh, we could get that up there within 24 hours for
About 3 hours.
20
Yep.
3
3 hours.
hours.
Hmm.
Ugh. That's a little hasty. That'll probably cost you, let's see, 50 gold for that.
Yeah, let's just go talk to them and tell them their idea's bad.
They can have it. Just take it off the ship.
Then we have to have them board the ship.
We'll supervise.
Okay. I mean, it's not like they're vampires. It's not a huge
got-
deal.
We got Honeyhammer and the dwarves here too.
Yeah.
We've
Okay.
got Zebo, we've got the turtles. I feel like it will have a strong showing, and we can also make flower lays and dress everyone up like tropically and
Not
have,
in
like,
3 hours.
And okay.
Let's just go because we've only got like 2:45 at this point.
Oh.
45 minutes. Come on, let's go. And
To the
Trip just starts-
elevator.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up the stairs.
I'm doing the stairs.
Oh.
All
Trip
right.
has 8 gold
Who-
pieces left, and she's going on the elevator.
Do you want to get some money from the ship first
Oh,
before we leave the
will
ship?
pay. Tinker can pay this time. She's like, I've got this. Chirp.
Do we want to take money out of the coffers so everyone has some spending money?
Maybe later. Let's go.
Okay. I'm going to grab the 5 platinum just in case.
We should leave all of the nice shawls on the boat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
But this looks so good on me, and Tinker does look so good.
Yeah, but we
Aw,
just walked off with them.
Please, please, please.
They tried to kidnap Chirp. I don't think they have a leg to stand on.
Sure, but like, I don't know. What if they were
They might
just, it
have
was a
pointy
ruse
swords.
that they were at that stall, you know? Maybe
All
the
a
real
ruse.
owners come back and are like, what the fuck?
These are things that could happen.
Chirp
Yeah. Okay.
casts disguise self, so she is not Chirp. She is just a thri-kreen.
Well,
She has her
is
her
it the
nose
glasses with
and
the
her glasses.
mustache again.
Were you wearing that disguise when you got kidnapped the first time?
No, after.
Okay. Cool. Just checking.
Amazing.
We leave the shawls behind.
Yeah. Tinker will sadly take it off,
Mhm.
tuck it in the bed. So it's under the cat bed now.
All right. Are you going to go through the lower market or are you going to go around it?
The fastest way to the rock rat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here, I'll let you. Where did I put that map? Oh, yeah, right next to it. Should be easy. All right. So you're coming up right here. Yeah, you can go straight. You come up right here. Rock Rat's right here.
Perfect.
Sure.
So, yep, you don't have to go through it.
You ever do that thing when you visit a new place and then you just like find the one place you get really comfortable being able to navigate to and then you never visit the rest of the place that you came to visit?
All the time.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, did I put that on the wrong one? Yep. Let's try this one. All right. You may have to update your hit points on your tokens.
Okay. All right, because we're higher level now.
Yeah. And got a long rest.
And we got a long rest.
You're ready to go.
Hi, kitten. Oh my goodness.
I'm ready for another fight.
I added my ability score increase to my constitution, so I'm no longer losing a hit point every time I level up. I had a -1 as my modifier on my constitution because con was my dump stat.
No.
I love it. All right. I will say Captain Soliana and Chirp notice that as you come walking up, the ogre bouncer sees you coming and leans inside and says something and leans back out.
Hello,
And-
friend.
Oh, good to have you back. We're
you
wondering if you're going to
talking to?
make it today or not.
Who you chatting with?
Oh, just let everybody know that Flo's here for everybody to get ready for the next battle.
You have a fan
Amazing.
club.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
she promised that she left last time, and there's a few people here that wanted to check out the new fighter in town.
this can be part of our party ship. Gladiatorial combat. I'm good at this. We
All
can
right.
take the bets.
Add
We can
it.
make money.
And yeah, same thing. If you're heading in, you got to give up all your weapons. They pull out a blanket, put all of them together, wrap them up, put them down. And when you start going in, I take it you're going in.
Oh,
You can go ahead and move your tokens, but as you go in, suddenly the bar kind of erupts. Yeah, she's here. Place your bets. Yeah.
Ooh.
And just everybody starts making motion, and you see a few different groups in there that you kind of recognize. So where you're going, what you doing?
Soliana is going to use all of the noise just to go directly over to the drow.
Turn truckers magically appeared.
Yeah, and actually, why don't all of you go ahead and roll initiative?
Uh-oh.
And this is
Who did we
just,
piss off?
there's a lot of stuff going on in the bar,
Okay.
and I don't want any one person just to dominate, and this way everybody gets a turn.
Damn chirp.
I got 4.
At
There we
3.
got 5. All right.
Oh.
2 descending. And so we'll hold there. Chirp, as you come in, big commotion going on. You do see over here, there is a gift bard, and he is playing the bagpipes. Just, I don't know how to do a fake bagpipe noise.
Sure.
That's because I'm going to get on that. So, yes, he's playing the bagpipes, although you can't really hear it all that much with all the noise going on. But what do you want to do?
Not pick on the large bard like she does with nope. She knows not to pick on people bigger than her. Yeah, she's going to go. Can I see over to the bar, or how far can I see out here?
Yeah, you can see. You can definitely tell there's about twice as many patrons in here as before. There's definitely some more gift, but there's also a lot more of other races in there. You see a bunch of Herdozi. You've actually, for the first time, see some other plasmoids, and you also see a few thri-kreens up at the bar.
She's going over to the other thri-kreen. Does she recognize any of them?
No. They are dressed as more traditional thri-kreens, not with the fancy clothes and stuff as yourself.
She goes over with her disguise on and she says, "Hello, my name is Sherp. I am here with the very fancy plasmoid who is a very, very good fighter." And she just starts like talking about how wonderful
Flo is and how she's such a really great. She's the best gladiator in the Rock Rat. You should pay her for her autograph. And while she's like bragging about Flo, she's going to see if she can spot the dark elves that they're supposed to be bringing the beer to.
They're still in the back corner, same table as they were before they were by themselves, but now there was some goblins and hobgoblins.
Okay, she's just gonna hang out here, and that'll be her.
And they actually go ahead and roll whatever charisma check you want to roll with them, whether it's deception. I don't see intimidation, probably persuasion.
I do a performance check.
Sure, but with disadvantage.
Oh, sad. I'll roll it again.
Come on, you got a good chance.
I know. It's 12.
All right. Still, that's pretty neutral. How can that plasmoid be a better warrior than a thri-kreen? Why aren't you the warrior of your troop?
She just politely does not answer that and orders a drink. I'll have a pina colada, please, and sits back.
The most warrior-like drink you could possibly get.
Apple teeny.
All right, then Tinkerdust, what do you got going on?
All right. So Tinkerdust wants to take a look around and see if she sees that little hamster man.
You do see over to your left.
Okay. Is he looking at us?
He seems to be watching everybody coming through the door, and his eyes do light up. He taps his two fellow halflings and points over towards y'all.
Okay. Tinkerdust feels responsible for what's happened here. So what she wants to do, and you could tell me whether this is going to be one or two turns. She wants to count how many of his friends are there and him, and she wants to go to the bar and buy them all a beer and then carry the beers over to them as like a peace offering. And she needs to correct this, and she wants to tell them that this person is a bad man. He's not their friend, but he fixed their friend.
Well, hold up for that. You can head over and you can get the beers, but we're going to have the actual conversation.
Okay.
So,
got it.
Yeah, and this time you see behind the bar, usually it was just GIF or GIF, depending on what you want to say. This time you got a little rat woman. And, hey, it's a big day. Oh, Autobot. Awesome. Great. What you want? What can I get you?
How many of the halflings are there? 3?
It looks like there's 3.
I would like 3 beers, please. Your finest brew.
Well, we don't get too picky here at the Rock Rat, but yeah, we got that'll be 5 silver a piece.
Okay. And
did you want 3 or 4?
4. I should also have one, right? Yeah, that's normal.
Nothing's more normal than declaring something is normal.
Exactly. Well,
And
she
he'll give you
remembers
the
being
4
told
drinks.
it was rude not to order drinks. So yeah, she's gonna order it. Do you have a tray or something? Because like I can't can she carry them all?
What actually you would probably need a tray. I want to
Grab,
make
like, 2 by each handle.
token small if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah.
And you get back over there. They were eyeing you when you're walking off, but now they seem a little more interested as you're coming by. You hear a lot of people talking about placing bets, how quickly that plasmoid's going to get pounded into the dirt. And no, you should have saw it yesterday. Yesterday, she was amazing. And
This is
Flo, yeah, you seem to be getting a lot of attention all of a sudden.
Yeah, and I see Totem over here. Totem!
Over here. Whoa.
It's so great to see you again.
Glad you made it. There's a few talking bad about you that said you wouldn't have what it takes to show up, like you said, but glad you're here to prove them wrong.
Of course, of course. Do you know who wants to challenge me today?
Actually, my good buddy here, right next. This is Gatlin. And
Gatlin.
good friend, good warrior. And actually, let me introduce, this is the Lieutenant Puff and Huff of the Golden Goose. And he is the one I work for, in charge of our ship. And of course, the great General Tomajak, leader of us here on the Rock of Brawl.
Fantastic. It's great to meet you all, and I'm looking forward to our fight.
Oh, most excellent. And Lieutenant Puff and Huff will come over, and I heard good things about you yesterday, but this will be an actual battle. We want to make sure there's no tricks or anything.
Yes,
So-
yes, of course.
Our fine her dozy friend Golden here is going to keep an eye on things and make sure there's no magical trickery or anything like that.
Okay.
And then we move on, Captain Soliana, who is already moving over to the drow.
Yeah. So she'll greet them, say, are these going to join us? Are all these folks going to join us for this conversation?
Well, no, but I was hoping to have this conversation when you delivered the beer. I don't see any beer with you. Was the note not clear?
The note was clear. We're happy to discuss this and negotiate.
No, I think I made my offer, and
You don't want the beer anymore?
oh, definitely want the beer. I just think you probably want your thri-kreen's brother back a little bit more than I want my beer.
We have some other leads. We just don't really want to bring it all the way up here.
Understand, but
You can work out the logistics and you can have the beer.
go ahead and roll where you trying. Persuasion, deception, intimidation.
Probably persuasion. Yeah. 7. Well,
He still gets his roll. Okay. No, and you're kind of on the clock here. We're going to be taking off on our own ship here pretty soon. And if the Rock Rat doesn't get their delivery by the time we leave,
oh,
We're not-
you already sold the beer to the Rock Rat. That's
No.
interesting.
we made a deal with them. Money has not exchanged hands yet.
What are you going to do about this deal that you already made without having the beer in hand?
Well, we already told them a day or two ago that the ship had been lost, and only did when we found out that the sweet Angelique had arrived and Scrimshaw had told us about the beer you had.
Sounds like you
let
might
him
be
know
going
that there
back
was a
on your word
chance.
twice then. Is that
Excuse
really
me?
how you want to do this?
Oh, we're good.
Yeah? They're going to
Yes.
want to deal with you again later after you've gone back on your word twice.
We've already discussed it with them, and right now we're sitting even. If we do deliver the beer, it's good.
Doesn't sound like it, but sure, cool.
All right.
If you want the beer, if you want to complete your delivery, you are welcome to it, and we can chat about the thri-kreen. But you are paying to get it up here and whatever else. Or you can carry it yourselves. I really don't care.
All right. That's all he has.
All right, I'll go to the bar and get a drink. Hang around, let them consider it.
All right. Scrimshaw, what do you got going on?
Would I have heard anything that Soliana had said?
If you wish, you could have walked over there and been with her when she was doing it.
Yeah. Could we just find out? Maybe we could just get the bar to go pick it up. Right? Don't they get stuff anyway from places?
Are you saying that in front of the drow, or are you saying that as you're walking to the bar with the captain?
going to say that in front of them. Like, they have a big ogre. He can go pick it up. I mean, it's 50 gold to get it up here, and that's going to be the cost of 5 of the kegs. So we could pay the docking crew 5 kegs worth of beer.
We also could just keep this beer for ourselves if these folks don't want to bother to honor their commitments. Our cook really likes it. We all really like it. It'd be nice to have.
Well, we should just go talk to the barkeep and tell them that we're not affiliated with these guys.
We can let them know what happened about how they made this deal without actually having the beer in hand. And that's very unfortunate for them.
Okay, can we go up to to talk to? Want to talk to the manager?
I want to make some comments, but the little rat face lady. Oh, this is my place.
Great.
What can I do you for?
Okay. Well, it's our understanding that those drow over there promised you that we had ale to deliver to your establishment.
I don't know who you are, but yeah. They said
The
they
sweet
had
Angeli.
They said they had some coming in a while back, and then told me that it wasn't going to be delivered. And then it seemed like suddenly they got a hold of some other stuff. Why? You got some beer for sale?
Yeah, there's some other stuff that they say they have is our property. So I don't know what you paid them, but they actually aren't. They're just a middleman and have nothing to do with our ship or our goods.
Yet. I mean, if you got beer for sale, I'd love to buy some beer.
Oh, well, in that case, they're not going to be able to deliver any of it. They don't have anything to deliver. We have things that they say that they have.
Yeah, if you got beer, I'm willing to buy it.
Wow. They made it sound so much more intimidating. We have the stuff they say that they have.
All right. So what are you going to do with the stuff you have?
I guess we could. So I guess there's not really a 3-hour deadline here. We could bring it up at our leisure. Okay, great. Perfect.
The sooner the better. We got a lot of customers, a lot going on.
How much are you paying per keg of ale?
Oh, let's see. They made me a pretty good offer, but yeah, we'll definitely pay 5 gold per keg.
Cool. Captain, I don't.
We can do much better elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, come on. You got a buyer right here in front of you. Why don't? No, come on.
Well, we already talked to Large Luigi, and
he offered us 10.
Did you say Large Luigi?
Loud Luigi. Luigi at any rate.
Laughing
I wouldn't
Luigi.
call him large. He gets a little touchy about his weight, and bad things happen if you get upset him.
He floats.
We talked to Luigi.
Yes.
Of the Laughing Beholder.
Yeah, that's the only Luigi on the rock. If I had
you don't know that
him, I would change my name because
Oh. It's fair. He offered us 10.
Oh, really?
Mm.
But come on. You really want to trust him? Was he going to bring it up himself?
Are you going to bring it up yourself?
Well, no.
Oh.
You got to deliver it.
What? Yeah, but wait, you sure you're the one who manages this? Because we just told you we have like a twice better offer and you can't even bring the stuff up yourself.
7 gold pieces. How about 7 gold pieces? I'm buying it right now. No, if you can get it up here, I'll pay 7 per keg.
Yeah, but he's going to pay us 10 per keg as soon as we can get it to him. And it's not that much farther.
But we need it right. No, I'm making this deal right now with you. You know, you never know what's going on in that beholder's head. Come on, what do you think?
No, Captain, I don't think this is a great deal.
No,
This is the
definitely
same.
not.
Know
Yeah.
what this stuff tastes like. I'm taking this purely on hearsay, though. If it
This
is
is
the
fair.
same beer the drow were selling, I know it seemed like good stuff, but running a business. What you got?
That's totally fair. It just seems very weird that the drow would promise something that they can't promise and then sort of leave with empty threats.
Oh, there was no promises made. They just lined up that if they got the beer here,
Yeah.
I would purchase it for a certain price. It never arrived, so they never got paid. But if you got it, I'm willing to pay you right now.
Good turn to Soliana. This is amazing how much influence a very strongly written letter can have. We were so scared that they were going to do something about it, but they really just say things firmly and then don't have any backing whatsoever.
We should try sending strongly worded letters to people and see how that goes.
That can be our thing.
That's not a thing.
And Captain Soliana, you're up at the bar, right?
Yes.
That's what lawyers
Yeah.
do. That's their thing. That could be our thing.
It's true. It has nothing to do with, we have a ship that's not making any use of our ship.
Fair. Fair. Live somewhere.
Houseboat.
Cheaper
am
than
tempted.
rent.
Not with those docking fees.
Mm.
So what are we doing here? Are you going to bring some beer here and we're going to make a deal and everybody walk away feeling good about it?
Probably not.
I think you're making a mistake.
We'll see.
All right.
Good at mistakes.
Whoever waits is the person that loses, so you don't want to wait too long.
It's totally fair.
The worst that can happen. We just drink really good beer for a while.
I feel like I like turn this around. I feel like there's benefit in maybe just like splitting it up 3 ways and then getting in good with 3 different taverns.
That's fair.
All right, let's move it on. Chirp. Your captain and Scrimshaw have come up and joined you at the bar, and they start talking, wheeling and dealing.
Chirp is, stroking her fake mustache.
Oh,
And
robot.
Yeah, getting a little bit robot.
second-
It's part of the disguise self, hiding her voice.
Oh, this is Sherp.
Trying to be an
This is-
auto gnome.
We better?
Oh, much better.
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. So Chirp, who is not a robot, strokes her mustache and sips her pina colada, and tries to stay in character. She's not good at this. And she listens into everything that Scrimshaw and the captain are talking about, but she pretends that she's not with them, and tries to lean on the bar in such a manner that she's like, "Hello." I do not know these people.
You're with the plasmoid, but not with the other people that came with the plasmoid.
No.
Okay.
It makes sense to Chirp.
Mhm.
What is she gonna do? She's kind of torn. She feels bad for the drow because they lost their boat and now they lost their beer, and now we're gonna make the money from them. She feels a little bad, but she doesn't say anything, but she just feels a little bad inside. And what's she gonna do? She just kind of just watches. I think she's just gonna keep her mouth shut for the first time in her life and just watch and see what's going on in the tavern.
All right. Tinker Dust, you have approached 3 the one halfling that you met before looks a little upset with you. Once again, he's wearing furs and basically a loincloth, and that's about it. Let's see if I can do this right. Yeah, there he is. And then beside him, you see a female halfling, brown hair, has 3 little hamsters running around in her backpack. One sticking its head out, another one's back kind of on her neck, peeking out behind the hair. Another one's on the shoulder. And then finally, there is a third one. Looks quite a bit younger and a lot dirtier than this guy looks. Very scruffy and young. But as you approach the one halfling you met before, so what is this? We've been waiting for your arrival.
I just kind of put the tray out with the beer and offer it. And I'm like, I feel like there's been a misunderstanding, and I just want to start over if that is permissible with you. If you're willing to hear me out, I feel like I misrepresented a relationship when we were talking earlier in the throes of battle and being kidnapped.
Maybe so. It did look like you weren't friends of the Red Mask, who seemed, for some reason, be trying to kidnap one of your members. And when you first approached, he was very much on guard. Now he seems to calm down a little bit. And actually, go ahead yourself, do a persuasion.
Okay. I will do that.
See if you trip over your feet and spill your beer on them or not.
Oh my God.
Close.
I have a +6. I'm going to add my built for success. Hold on. I'm going to use it.
I have a
+6.
Jeez.
I have a +6 and I rolled a 2. Hold on. Where's my built for success?
Couldn't even make double digits. But yes. So
that's what I got.
a little bit less than neutral. But you did actually, you brought the beer, right?
I did. Yeah.
I would say that's with advantage. So go ahead and roll the second one. See if you can roll
Pity
another
advantage.
Got this. You got this.
The beer advantage.
I want to say you can't roll lower, but you could. All right. So you're up to an 11 now.
That's still so low with a +6, but that's
I'm
okay.
a little skeptical. He takes a
Fair.
mug. The female halfling takes it, holds it up, and you see the 3 little hamsters run out and start drinking from the edge of the mug. And the one in the back, oh, thank you. That's nice of you, lady. Okay. And he's just sitting
And
there.
Tinkerdust is going to be like, cheers, and then click it, like it's just going to click against her face because it's a giant screen. And now there's like a little frothy mustache
on
over.
there. Everybody gets a mustache tonight. All right.
Mine is a beer froth mustache.
All right. What is it you're trying to tell? Do you know where this blade stitch is, or do you not?
I might. You got to keep your voice down. So he performed surgery on a friend of ours. So I thought that they were friends, but I talked with our friend, and he says that he's actually a very bad man. And he's and Tinkerdust like looks around, and she like lowers her voice even more, and she just kind of like darts her eyes over to the door and then like winks in like a little anime winky face. And then like clinks the beer again, and she's like, I'm still learning this friendship concept. This is my first time out in the real world, and we're just trying to help.
It was a yes or no question. Do you know where he's at or not?
Did you not see? And she looks at the female halfling with the hamsters. Did the hamsters catch it? She's like, I think those hamsters understood what I was trying to say there. And she like darts her eyes over again, and then
Shade.
You get an understanding this isn't the quickest guy, and you might start explaining why he kept failing those wisdom checks on chirps of spell.
Okay, but does the halfling woman with the hamsters?
She seems to be watching you as if she is trying to read you and understand. And she'll look at. Could you lead us to where he's at? I would hate for us to guess wrong as to the actual location.
Yeah, but just give me 1 second. And Tinker, is there somewhere to like hide back here? It looks like a bunch of broken tables and stuff.
Here is full of broken chairs, broken tables. You take it, there's a lot of barroom brawls. If you were normal size, it would be tough to hide, but for you, it's pretty easy just to walk in.
Okay, so she's going to hop behind here. She's going to cast Disguise Self, because I also have that spell, because why would you not take that spell? And she's going to come out and she's going to look like a gnome, because she's still small. So she doesn't want to look like Tinker Dust. She doesn't want to get her friends in trouble. Oops, I am moving. There she is. Okay.
Most important question though, do you have a mustache?
Yes, I absolutely have.
Have to.
Yes. I mean, okay, so my mustache, I know Chirp was like twirling hers. Chirp, do you have like a large mustache, or is it more like Hercule Poirot?
It's like a Hercule Poirot, but it's obviously plastic and it's attached to like it's your Halloween store glasses mustache combo.
Nose. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So perhaps Tinker Dust, who's like who really liked that mustache, but she wants to do something different. I think she's gonna do more like a Magnum PI style, full mustache.
Going all in.
Yeah, right.
Is it a sticker? Please say it's a sticker.
Sticker. It's Disguise Self. It's Disguise Self spell, and she was trying for realism, so it's actually not gonna be a sticker this time. I'm sorry. Although I love
All right. The one halfling you knew from before looks a little skeptical when you start walking in there to do that. The female halfling tries to calm him down and tries to get him to be patient. And then as you head out or start moving, they will start to follow, but we'll go ahead and flow. What you got going?
I mean, what do you think I got going on? Let's fight. Let's do this.
Lieutenant Puff and Huff suddenly very, excuse me, the fight is about to begin. Everybody clear out. You three over there, move away from the circle so we can get this going, or you're going to join the fight yourself.
Shouldn't put the circle so close to the bar.
And then, I'll also be pounding on the drum that's on my back using my plasma pseudopod, basically to get people's attention and, get the focus on us.
All right. So go ahead and do a performance check. But since you are a gladiator, you can use that on your strength score. Or you can use persuasion, whichever one you want to use.
And then can you tell us what your entrance march looks like?
Yeah.
Like WWE wrestlers, they come in, they've got music. Some of them have pyrotechnics, but they all have a march. So I'd love to know what Flo does.
So I think it's an additional +2 because it's supposed to use my strength. So 18 total.
All right. Yeah. It's going to start. And people start placing bets and talking smack both up and down about you. The three plasmoids over in the back suddenly you hear really loud gurgling.
And that's me entering the ring. Is just very much hands up, trying to get the audience to cheer more and more. And like I said, the pseudopod basically doing a drum roll as I enter.
And we will go ahead and add Gatlin into and let's see, Captain Soliana, Scrimshaw, and Chirp. Go ahead and roll perception checks. Chirp, roll with advantage.
17.
Got a 21.
All right. As you're doing that, the guy over here, Ordella, seems like a bard playing on his bagpipes. It kind of seems familiar, like he's kind of hyping up Gatlin a little bit, giving him a little bardic inspiration. And what am I doing here? Oh yeah, clicking on his token and rolling initiative. Descending. All right. And we're going to start it at the top of a round. So actually you got lucky. You will be going first. You do see the Herdozi over here starts casting a spell.
What?
Keep an eye on things. It's pretty basic. You'd probably know it's a detect magic spell. So no magical items, no spell casting. And on you, your barbarian rage is wild magic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still rage. Kind of
Okay.
like monk can use key to do certain things. It won't be as if it's as long as it doesn't say the word cast, it shouldn't be an issue. And so Gatlin's in there, and actually because he's doing a little something, we're gonna go ahead and add Ordello into the. Yeah, all right. And once again. But that was Flo. Everybody starts going crazy, getting excited. Everybody's paying attention to the fight.
And
Or
you just-
what's about to be the fight. And you'll move up here. And then we're back on the captain.
Yeah. I'm gonna sidle up to Chirp. And like if I notice that she was pretending not to notice us, I'll just like sidle up sideways to her. And just say quietly that the bard over there cast or use bardic inspiration on their friend. It'd be awesome if you could maybe inspire Flo quietly, if that's possible. I don't think we can do anything else to help.
All right, Gatlin, he walks into the ring, kind of stretches out a bit. And as I said, the match will start at the top of the round, so he's just getting ready. Ordello, as I said, he's going to go ahead and inspire him with that beautiful bagpipe music. And let's see, 1D. Yeah. All right. Scrimshaw, what you got?
Could I try and get a bead on the drow? And they're very chilled, very low energy threats to us. Like we just went to go sell the beer again.
All right, go ahead
One
and
of
roll a
them.
perception check.
Okay.
Or I guess you can do perception. Actually, do both, a perception and an insight.
Okay. Ooh,
Oh,
23 on perception.
you're going to get a lot.
Oh, and a
And
20 insight.
All right. They seem pretty pissed off. It seems like they see you talking to the owner, and he hasn't shown hardly any emotion before, the drow, just calmly talking it through, and starts pointing to the exit to the goblins and hobgoblins, and they're starting to move that way. And then the three drow lean over and start talking to each other.
Okay. I'm just going to point that out to Soliana.
All right.
I hope Honeyhammer is ready for a rumble. That's what I'm thinking.
Chirp. What you got?
Bonus action first. Inspiration to the finest wrestler in our party.
Oh, you got to tell us how
Flo.
you do that.
Well, she's going to take out her mandolin with her small arms and start playing like a really rock and roll opening riff. And at the same time, cast Minor Illusion, which is our new spell she picked up. And her voice seems to like bounce around the walls, but it's the voice that everybody hears like inside their heads. So it's like the audio version of like her inside voice. And it's it just says the presenting the one and only Flo, the cleaner of the sweet Angelie. She's
The cleaner.
cleaned up. Wait, no. Oh gosh. She's really good at beating things up. She killed a whole bunch of Zard. Also, she's my best friend. One. Well, also my best friends also include Tinkerduss, Selena, and Scrimshaw. So basically like a 5-way split. But anyway, the one and only.
You like you your disguise at the same time.
She says out loud to the thri-kreen in her like fake French thri-kreen accent, who could be saying these things?
Go ahead.
Making
And do a
magical
performance check
gestures.
with advantage.
A pardon mixed roll.
Performance, I would think,
Oh my goodness.
unless you want to argue something different.
No, it's a 12.
Okay. Actually, that's very appropriate. So 12, because you start off really good. Everybody's okay.
And regardless, you have bardic flow.
And that's
Thank
a
you.
D6.
That's a D6
That's
again,
a D6 still, yep.
All
What
right.
did you mean by Flo the cleaner? By the way,
like-
Yeah,
I meant
that
like
has
she, like-
several contexts.
Like she heard it once in like a book and it sounded really cool, but like she didn't realize it means like murdering people.
okay.
So she's like, oh, that sounds like tough people like hygiene too. That's great.
Because she doesn't also naturally just clean the floors and it's like
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
editorially, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Flo the cleaner is actually not a terrible
Yeah. it kinda
like
works.
pseudonym
Yeah.
for Flo.
Her dozy over here, Golden. He at first, when you start casting the spell, you see his gray eyebrow raise, as if he's getting ready to say something, and then he hears the noise and he kind of nods, understands that not directly impacting the fight in any way.
Just hyping everyone up.
Sort of.
Our hype
Some?
thri-kreen. Sort of.
That's everything I'm gonna do.
And actually, we will give, let's see, Ordello, he will try his. Yeah, you're about the same. He's playing his bagpipes and getting people excited for Gatlin. A little bit. They seem a little more excited about Gatlin, but pretty darn close. And I will also say that Scrimshaw, you noticed that Tinkerduss was talking with the 3 halflings only because you got a crit on your persuasion or your perception.
Mhm.
And then suddenly a little gnome came out and started walking with the 3 halflings. And what do you got going on, Tinkerdust?
Is the gnome also like just wearing pink?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a pink like smoking jacket. So it's still kind of loungewear. That's apparently apparently that's like Tinkerdust. But yeah, she's but like this giant sort of mustache that she has going on. And she's like, follow me. And she like winks again. But you can still see like the eyes are still like a little bit of that like glowing blue. So it's like a little, she didn't quite get it quite right.
Like a little square pixel pupil.
Yes, exactly. Which like twinkles a little bit. So yes, a little bit pixely. Because she's trying. And as she recalled, and this might actually be wrong, but I can't exactly remember. There was like a door. So she's
Back
just kind of
here.
like, okay, yeah. I'm glad you pointed that out because I was thinking it was like over here, and I'm like, there was a door here. I don't know. So she's just gonna kind of like creep over here, and then just like kind of like reach behind her and like push open the door.
Oh, so you're trying to be stealthy about it?
I'm trying to be stealthy. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that the patrons are moving in to watch.
Okay. Yeah. And this little trio of tiny, well, small, not tiny, small halflings and auto gnome.
Go ahead and give a stealth check with advantage.
Okay. Actually, I'm not. I mean, I'm good at persuasion, and that didn't go particularly well. But I'm not terrible at stealth. +3. I got an 11. Do you know what?
You
I'm gonna
only
use
needed
my.
a 10.
Okay.
It was going to be 15, but suddenly this loud voice appeared and started yelling about all her friends and cleaning, and
Being like
people
a
really
cleaner.
aren't paying attention to the 4 small little creatures heading through.
Even with the Tom Selleck mustache. I mean, Tinker she was going in the smoking jacket out of nowhere.
And actually, okay, do you
yeah.
head out the door with them? Do you just point, or what do you do?
I'm just kind of pointing. I don't actually want to go out there. I want to stay here with my friends.
Mhm.
But I believe like he was just in the building behind here.
Yeah, it was this building right here.
Yeah. So she's just gonna say it's the building out there.
Did these receptionists have a gun?
The receptionist
She was like
might have a gun. I don't know.
I remember her figure being like very femme fatale. The gift lady.
Oh yeah. So she's gonna be like, there's maybe some guards in there, but that's where we saw him the last time. Best of luck.
One you had kind of battled alongside with the other day still looks very distrustful of you and starts getting ready to ask some questions. And the lady behind him just kind of pushes him. Nope. And she steps up with her little hamsters. And what were you saying about receptionists with a weapon?
I think there was someone in there that had a weapon. Like he's protected. Like, so just be careful. I don't remember. It was my friend and his hands had to be replaced. And so this is the only person that could do it. So we went in with him. I was like his personal support robot. So I wouldn't, so I was really distracted at the time. But as I recall, I think there was someone, a gift, or I can't remember, but somebody I think that had a weapon. So just be really careful. Maybe scope it out. I didn't catch your names, by the way. I know there was like some House of Boo, and hamsters. What? I'm confused. I don't know if Tinkerdust would have know who Boo is. So probably not.
Wow. Okay. I'm Bunny Bite, and if this works out, we can have a little talk afterwards. If this is a trap, though, there'll be a price to pay.
Oh, there's no trap. You can come and find me afterwards. My friends and I, we have a ship. It's called the Sweet Angeli. But we have dwarves guarding us. So just like announce yourselves. Like don't try to sneak on because there's a bunch of angry dwarves that we're paying very well to protect us. But come and be careful. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but apparently he's not a nice person. So I want to make things right. We're not friends. I don't know what else happening back there, but be careful. There might be some guards in there. Probably are guards. I actually can't remember. So
she will sneak through the door. Go ahead once again, roll another stealth with all that whispered chatter. That more than a little bit.
Oh, okay. Do I still have advantage because of the noise?
Yeah, there's a bunch of everybody's getting ready for this big fight, and so
21.
You're good.
I even turned around so no one could see my mouth. And I just look like I've got the drink in one hand. I've got the smoking jacket. I'm not actually smoking. I thought for a second I was, but I don't know where that would have come from. But yeah, and I'm just kind of
gesturing
and just pretending to be drunk, like a drunk gnome.
Okay.
In a smoking jacket, because I know what that looks like.
Yes, of course. Flo, the fight's on.
Yeah, it is.
How do you want to start this battle?
Of course, I'm going to rage and pray.
What does that sound like or look like?
Oh, gosh darn it.
What's the 4?
Let's see. You start to see that movement insider get even faster and faster. And I think this is a bad one for me. 4, yeah. Force weapon, which I have no weapon, so nothing. Nothing new.
You are raging.
I am raging though.
All right.
Then I will do a spinning kick and hit him.
All right. Gonna whip that leg around. Go ahead.
15 to hit.
All right. Are you going to use the inspiration or not?
I'm not going to use it yet.
You're not going to use it?
Not yet. Let's see what his AC is.
All right. It just barely goes over the top of his nose, and you just barely miss him. And he actually has to dodge back really quick and gives you a little note of respect. And then it's you got anything? You already did bonus and an action. So nope, on to Captain Soliana.
Soliana's going to quickly whisper to Scrimshaw, I won't be able to see what's going on around here, so I'm going to have a seat and let me know if anything's going on. Tap me or something.
All right.
Then she's going to expend one of her uses of Wild Shape to summon a familiar as an action. And she's going to summon a little cat, have it follow the people that are leaving right now, and just look through its eyes while it's following them to see where they're up to, where they're headed.
Nice.
Good idea.
Neat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Suddenly, oh, you're pulling it up?
Oh,
I'll get it out.
hold on.
Familiars.
I got a cat.
Little cat.
Yep.
So it just suddenly appears there, crawling
Yeah.
out beside you.
Yep.
And
it's got 40 feet movement, so I imagine you can keep up with them without too much trouble.
and you're telling them to follow the goblins and hobgoblins?
Yep. Yep.
All right. So we will
And
go
I'll-
ahead and move them and the cat on out of there.
Cool.
All right. And Gatlin's turn. Yeah, the crowd erupts as you swing and just barely miss. Everybody's making a bunch of comments. Yeah, too slow to hit one of us. All right. Gatlin goes back and takes a swing at you. Ooh, 21 for 5. You take half.
Yep.
And he's going to go ahead and spend a key point
Oh god.
Ooh.
and swing again.
Oh god again.
Jeez.
Oh.
Yeah, some good rolls. And on that, you're going to have to make a, I believe, strength check. Let me double check. Where? Field attack. There. Nope. Oh, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's not as good. But I do have danger sense. So,
You see it coming.
yep.
So, yep. Go ahead. And he's trying to shove you to the ground.
And he fails.
Yay,
I hope.
danger sense. So, nope, you, it kind of, the push goes in and it kind of goes in, and just slips off to the side. And then he will do his second attack, or third. Fury of, jeez.
Oh my god.
Doom. So 3 quick hits on you.
Max
All
damage
right.
on the last one too.
Oradell is just sitting over there. He's starting to play the bagpipes a little faster, a little bit more exciting. And I don't think he has anything else. No. All right. Scrimshaw, you're up and going.
All right. I'm gonna try to scan the crowd and see if there are any other just interested parties who are interested in us in particular, like any other chirp kidnappers or something.
Go ahead and roll perception check.
Okay. I know
Actually, you
they're
got a 20. You critted last time, so roll it with advantage this time.
a 19 this time.
19. All right. You definitely got the 3
The angry drow.
plasmoids.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Really excited and cheering for Flo.
Mhm.
At this table, you notice Rock Gut again. The drow, or not drow, the
Beauregard?
Beauregard. Thank you. That was there before. He supposedly had talked to Chirp's brother and had been looking for ships to help him out, but didn't really seem to want to talk to anybody in your group. And he has, this time now, he was the only Beauregard, and now there's 2 other ones there, along with the 2 Dragonborn, 2 dwarfs that were there before. And they seem to be more watching your group than watching the fight. Watching where each one goes and what they're doing. The drow aren't paying attention to the fight at all. They're still talking back and forth. The 2 that haven't been talking seem a little nervous. The one that has been talking, he's trying to calm them down. The GIF over here are just super excited about the fight. They're 100% enthralled with it. Same with everybody over at this table. And same over here. You have some GIF, some elves, and a tiefling. And this group over here, same. They're purely focused on the fight. And then you got Lieutenant Puffenhuff. And did I make his name so you can see it yet? Yes.
Yeah, you can see that one.
Yep.
And the commander over here are both they're not yelling and screaming and cheering. They are more watching, very detailed, watching Flo's movements as a combatant, probably, and just checking out her prowess.
Okay. Cool. That's it for me.
All right. Chirp.
Okay, seeing that Flo is still kind of shimmering with her bardic inspiration magic, she continues to play on her mandolin, her cool rock and roll riff. I'm going to cast another minor illusion. This time, instead of making her voice audible to everybody, she saw there was like a mixed reaction, so she's feeling probably safer not doing it right now. So instead, right over Flo's head, she's going to make illusionary words appear. They can't glow, unfortunately, but she's going to make them like neon in color, even though they can't glow, like as bright as possible, like to reflect the kind of purpley swirls inside of Flo. And it's just going to say, go with the flow, like she's trying out different catchphrases.
Go with the flow.
And it just like appears like over Flo, and like Flo, you would know it's illusion, so you can like walk right through it or whatever, but it appears in a 5-foot space around you just so everybody can like see it.
Go ahead. Performance with advantage. And actually it's gonna be both performance with advantage and performance with disadvantage on different people. So go ahead and roll.
Okay. First one is a crit.
Oh, geez.
Nice.
The crowd erupts. They're going, yeah, Flo, come on. You're still up. You can do this.
But the second one is a 12.
No, the first roll or the
Okay.
first combination. So
Okay.
14 is on Golden, the Herdozi. When he sees you casting again, he kind of gives you a dirty look. And then
Am I getting a yellow card like in soccer?
No, he just, disapproval, but technically you're not doing anything wrong, I would say.
Okay.
So,
Add
walking the
potential
line.
sponsorships for this. This is good opportunities.
And that'll be everything Chirp does this round. Just continues to play music and focuses on making like go with the flow appear around Flo. That'll be my end of my turn.
Yeah, the place is erupting. Everybody's yelling and screaming. And so it moves on. Tinker Dust.
Okay. So have the 3 halflings gone off?
I take it that they walked off. The door's shut, and you're doing whatever you want to do now.
Okay, I'm gonna sidle back up here. I still got my beer. I'm in my smoking jacket. I'm trying to look normal and drinking my beer, but you can hear a faint click when I put it to my lips because I still have a screen face behind this like shimmering illusion of disguised self. And I'm gonna sidle up next to Chirp and be like, also having my mustache. I'll put the beer down. I'm gonna look at her and be like, "That's some great music there, unnamed bard." And like wink, and you see the little pixels. And then I'm gonna watch. The fight with Flo and have a little thought and hope that my little friend, the halflings, are okay. I did warn them, but I'm not going to talk about what happened until a little bit later. So that will just be my turn.
As you go walking by, most don't notice you, but the Golden, the Herdozi, he's giving, you don't notice it because you're walking away from him. He's once again giving a dirty look. It's like, what's going on? I see magic.
Everybody's doing magic.
And then you go up to Chirp, who's already your magical sister, who's also got disguise magic going on, right? Disguise self.
Oh. Yep. And so many mustaches. Hercule Poirot and the Tom Selleck dad stash going strong.
Yeah, his eyes and actually he's gonna kind of step over here, so you're in line with the fighters. So
he's like he's like watching us across there. I will raise my beer at him and then put it back down in the bar.
Flo, it is your turn. You took 3 quick hits.
Yeah, she doesn't know it, but she's probably in trouble. Does the go with the flow word over my head actually move with me as I like move around this guy?
I don't know if I can. I don't think I can move it, but it's kind of like one of those like, you know, those like, I've never been to a football game, but you know those like in the movies when they like run through the signage and it breaks open. It's like that.
I'm gonna duck all the way down, basically going as flat as I can, and then do a huge uppercut and basically go through that text, make it look really cool.
All right, go in there, take that mighty swing.
I'm gonna roll my bardic inspiration. D6. Come on. There we go.
Oh wow! I was like, no, she shouldn't roll it now. This is a bad roll. No, you connect. And you said you went down low, came up with this like huge
uppercut.
And yeah, you just connect perfectly on him. And where? There we go. And you nail him, catching him totally off guard. He is takes a little step back. The crowd is still now. The crowd is really erupting with everything going on between you and Chirp. Captain Soliana.
Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say you're sitting there watching.
Yeah, she's looking through the cat's eyes, listening to anything that they're saying. I can communicate with the cat telepathically up to 100 feet. So when it gets to that range, I'll tell it to, I guess the cat doesn't know where the ship is.
Yeah. And you're getting close enough where you can hear him?
Yeah. The cat will be within hearing range.
All right. You did notice when you were in the lower market earlier, a bunch of wildcats running around. They're a pretty common thing.
Yep.
So, yeah, they don't care. You see one of the hobgoblins here. Tell the 2 goblins. You go keep an eye on where the thri-kreen's at in case we need to still use that information. And we're going to go have a little talk with some of our other friends.
Okay.
And so the hobgoblins keep walking forward. And the goblins start heading over to where the lower market is.
The cat's going to follow the ones that are going to the thri-kreen.
All right.
will probably be out of range. So once
How far?
I can see up to 100 feet through its eyes. Once it
Okay.
reaches that range, I'm telling it to follow them all the way to whatever building they're going to, and then to come back and tell me.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I keep saying, I keep trying to predict what you ladies will do, and you always do something 100% different. And I love it. All right. Gatlin's a little shaken from that hit to the jaw. And he starts coming in and a little shuffle of the feet and then swings around doing a kick to the legs. 19 for 5.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and spend another key point
What? No, stop that.
and do a second kick to your other leg, trying to sweep the leg.
Ooh,
Because you got to
he's
sweep the
rolling
leg.
good.
And the crits for 7. And you got to do another dex saving throw with
Hang on.
advantage. Once again, not going anywhere. And then swinging around with the fist, going for your jaw.
What jaw?
Jeez. What is this person? This was what you did last time. Just
Yeah, he-
nonstop great rolls. Now it's
It's gonna
going
take
the
him
other
a while,
way.
but he might actually knock me out.
All right. And now Gatlin's doing a little shuffle, feeling pretty good. And now the crowd's just ecstatic. It's because they're super excited with all the special effects, sounds, and lights going off. Flo landed her blow, and then this guy lands 6 blows so far, hasn't missed yet. Ordell, he starts playing, and once again we have the performance. Did you roll a performance this time, Chirp? Yeah, you did the 25. I'll
Yep.
have him roll it. I doubt he will beat it, but he will try. 23. So the crowd is getting more upbeat, but even though Flo's getting hit more, it seems like the crowd's on Flo's side. Scrimshaw, what you got going on?
Yes, I'm going to keep an eye out and watch for any different movements from either Rocket's crew or the Drow crew when they're done whispering at each other. Like
All right.
if they go somewhere or start doing stuff.
Yep. All right. Sure.
Chirp is going to take Scrimshaw's suggestion, and a new illusion goes up and it continues with the we had to go with the flow last time, and next one will be go flow go, and it'll be like the same kind of illusion before, like 5 feet plastered just somewhere where she can like break through it very dramatically, and in very small print it'll be your company's logo here. Speak to the sweet Angelie about sponsorship opportunities.
All right. Roll your performance check with advantage again.
This one 17.
17. Everybody looks pretty excited. And the rock rat owner, the little mousy woman, seems a little interested in possibilities. Yeah.
Ask about our drink specials.
Golden is still just giving you the evil eye.
Oh dear. And bonus action bardic inspiration for Flo, as she like
She used hers. Yep.
yeah, so she's gonna call out to Flo. You don't have to understand her, so she's gonna call out in thri-kreen, go Flo, with her like trying to get her like 2 new thri-kreen friends in on it as well. And that'll be the end of her turn.
All right. And Flo, it is your turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna bend down, but this time I'm gonna do a headbutt to him, basically.
All right. So
Once
do your
again, going through
swing.
the text. 18 to hit.
Yep, 4 points. And the actually, since it's a headbutt, give me a performance check using your strength with advantage because of what Chirp's done.
Sounds good. Performance with advantage.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
that's with an additional 2.
Yeah, and you hear someone, she's one of us. One of the gift yelling, she's one of us. So, and Captain Soliana.
Oh, Tinker Dust got skipped because Roll20 did the thing it does sometimes.
I was wondering about that.
No.
Yeah. Tinker Dust wasn't going to do much. She's watching
Well,
the
hold it.
fight.
Something happens before your turn.
Ooh.
Suddenly, back over here, you hear a large explosion, somewhat muffled with all the noise in the bar and everything. Boom. Few gift raise their eyebrows and stuff. The people back here suddenly look very worried and start moving towards the door. Looks like they were with some others and they're just like, yeah, you go check. I'm good. And now it's your turn.
All right. Tinker Dust is going to, she doesn't know what to do. She's going to go up to Scrimshaw and she's going to like tug on like Scrimshaw's sleeve and then like point at her mustache and then like wink like, to try and.
Yeah, I know it was you. Yeah.
Okay.
Just little wing flaps.
Yeah. Yeah, just like tuck, tuck, tuck. And then she's going to like gesture towards where the noise came from and be like, oops, like maybe, I don't know. And she's like, let's go over there. And she's gonna head off that way to take a peek through the door. And she's hoping that Scrimshaw comes with her. Not sure what she's gonna
You
find.
can roll an insight. Go ahead and roll insight.
Oh God, that's -1. Hey, I rolled better than all my good stats. Thanks, guys.
One thing you do realize is you don't think anybody saw you lead the halflings over there. They were too engrossed with everything else going.
Right. So we just want to look like she's gonna try and look cool and just be like, what was that? And like head back over. Like, what was that? I don't know what that was. We should check that.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
We'll say you get a quick look out the door.
Okay. 17.
Oh. You see over here, there was a window here. And it looks like the glass had been blown out of it and there's some smoke coming out of the window, like some kind of explosion had gone off inside the building. And of course, you don't see the 3 halflings there.
Yeah, I can say I don't see any like little halfling bodies or anything because I would feel really bad.
These 2 get moving out and the rest seem to be interested in watching the fight.
Okay.
So you could sneak out if you wanted. Well, let's see. Yeah, if you dash, you could try to head out, but you'd have to roll a stealth check.
No, I'll wait for Scrimshaw to kind of catch up. I just wanted to make sure I didn't see. I just want to like kind of get to a spot where I could see out the door just to make sure the halflings were okay because I feel a little bad. Mm-hmm. I also feel a little bad for anyone in that clinic. So I'm just feeling a lot of mixed feelings right now. And like, I don't know if I did the right thing, but that's my turn.
All right. Chirp. Did I already do you? Let's see. That was Tinker Dust. We had Skip Flow. Flo had
I don't mind
gone.
the extra turn. That would be really nice.
And then it was Captain Soliana. I had asked Captain Soliana and she pointed out Tinker Dust, or somebody did. You are watching the goblins.
Yep.
The goblins don't go too far from here, just a few houses down and then through a back alley. And they seem to get behind. One of them gets behind some trash. Another one climbs up on top of the building. And you can see they're looking at a old decrepit house on a corner.
Okay. The cat's got a climb, so can it like sort of subtly get up to wherever the goblins seem to be going, or are they just keeping
Oh, yeah.
watch? Okay.
If you
The cat
want
will
it up
keep
on top
watch.
of the house with the goblin, you can.
It'll delay a few seconds, so it's not like step for step.
Mhm.
Sniff around, pounce on nothing, and then check out what they're doing.
Mhm. All right. Then it's Gatlin's turn.
Miss.
All right. You connected last time, didn't you?
Yep, got him with the headbutt.
Oh, that's right. I knew you'd done something. So it turns around, a little bit pissed off, and it winds up and comes down hard as it can. Oh,
Another crit.
Oh, gee.
he has rolled nonstop great rolls. Yeah, 7 damage for 3.
Still, he's getting in more hits than I am.
He does not like this too much, so he's going to spend another key point and do another headbutt. And once again, you got to roll dex save.
Bring it on. Oh, no, don't do that. There we go.
Yeah.
19 again.
All right, and then he's going to go for one more headbutt with a 12.
He misses for once.
And he will roll his bardic inspiration. Oh no.
Oh,
What? No, he won't. He shouldn't do that. That's
He
a bad
knows he
idea.
missed. He's upset. 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, and the crowd goes crazy now. The hippo people are, that's it. You got her on the ropes. He will bardic inspire his colleague to do. And he will also, do his performance check to go against yours. Oh, a lousy 11. Didn't you have something pretty good?
It was higher than 11. It was a 17.
Yeah. Gotta sneeze. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, made the camera blurry. All right.
Bless you.
So yeah, the crowd is going wild. Both of you have gotten great performance checks, just as loud as can be. Scrimshaw.
okay. I'm gonna go over to where Gnome Tinkerdust is
Magnum Tinkerdust.
to check out what's going on back there. If I can make my way
Are
into
you
the back
sneaking
alley.
through? Are you trying to be unnoticed?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'm not very stealthy.
Let's see how stealthy you are.
Also,
With advantage because of chirp and the noise.
then it's just going to be a straight roll because I have disadvantage with my armor.
Cool.
So, oh,
Oh,
I got a nat 20.
like a shadow.
22.
Like a winged shadow wearing chainmail.
A big yellow fluffy shadow.
At this point, you see these two individuals, 2 elves, heading around the corner. When they saw the windows blown, they started running and are dashing into the building. Inside the building, you hear some yelling. Seems like a big fight's going on. And you hear a female halfling yell, "Don't let them escape." And let's see. Did you have to dash to get that far?
Let's see. From where I was standing next. Yeah, probably.
All right.
Yep. I would be just in the doorway right here.
Yeah. And the halflings, of course, aren't there. They're in, sounds like, if you know what's going on, they're inside the building fighting. And if you wanted to, next turn, you could probably look into the window to see what's going on if you wanted to. And chirp. Now that I got the initiative tracker back right, I hope. All right. What you got, Chirp?
What do I have? Okay, Chirp is going to do another minor illusion. And the minor illusion is going to say fans of Chirp receive free drinks, and in very, very tiny text, it's going to say drinks are not actually free. They're just free of poisons and things that could hurt you. You still have to pay for them. Very, very like you need a magnifying glass to see it in the text. It's like finest of print. And
she's getting carried away with her own power.
It's gone to her head. And that is what she's going to do. So can I make a deception instead of a performance roll?
Well, with it being that small, I doubt any of them would even notice. But yeah, do both. Roll perception, roll deception, and then your performance for getting the crowd going.
Okay, deception is 21.
Oh, so nobody notices the fine print. They just click, I agree. Doesn't read the
Don't read the fine print. But the performance is an 18. For some reason, it rolled twice. So if
you have advantage.
Okay, so it's an 18.
Yep, 18. Crowds go. Now they're Flo's buying us beer. Yeah, Flo.
Oh boy,
you're awesome.
Did you use your bardic flow, or are you?
I'm still good to go. I got one.
And that will be her full action. I think she's done enough. Is the bar manager mad now?
Actually, you hear, I was getting ready to say the bar manager, I was already there, yells back, we need more help up here and bring another keg. Things are going to get out of hand.
How much are beers in this tavern, by the way?
5 silver. I think you told me.
Usual is 2 silver.
Okay.
But when you asked for the best, they said 5 silver.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm hoping that given the
Tinker Dust, what you got going on?
All right. Tinker Dust sees Scrimshaw go out the door. So she's also going to try and sneak out the door to Scrimshaw. So I can do a stealth check if you'd like me to. See how sneaky Magnum Tinker Dust can be.
Yep. With advantage, but doesn't matter. 18, you slide right out. They don't notice.
And do I hear the same thing that Scrimshaw heard?
You hear fighting going on. Now you hear the 2 elves that have left have gone running in. And you only use, 15 feet to get out there?
I think so, yeah. So can I move up to the window and take a look?
Window's over here. Grab it. Pull yourself up.
What do I see?
All right. You see into this room that you saw before with the bloody tables.
Gross. Yep.
You will see on the ground here a unconscious GIF laying on the ground. She looks like she's in really bad shape. And you see these 2 running in. And that's about it.
Do I still hear the hobbits or the halflings?
Oh yeah, there's a big fight going on over to the side.
Yeah.
So in the other room that's covered with black, you could probably tell there's something going on.
Something going on in there. So I'm gonna whisper to Scrimshaw what I see. I'm like, I see those bloody tables. There's like a GIF woman on the ground. And there's elves that ran in, and she's like, maybe I told the halfling and their friends where Blade Stitch was and bought them beer, but I would disguise myself.
I mean,
should we go in? Or should we just leave it? Should we just leave it as is and go back and watch the fight?
I mean, hopefully the elves can help. They seem like friends of, I guess, at least Blade Stitch's assistant.
Do they seem to be like helping the GIF on the ground or just running over?
Oh
the
no,
GIF?
just run right by her.
Oh no, she
Oh.
might be in trouble. Maybe we can you heal her through this window on your turn?
May? Probably not.
Okay.
Nope. I only have cure wounds, not healing word.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Maybe we can stabilize her. Or maybe we just go back to the bar. I don't know. That'll be my turn. I will just
That's
leave
your
that
turn.
moral question up for debate and look at Scrimshaw and be like, in the smoking jacket with the mustache.
All right, Flo.
As they're having that moral discussion, I yell out, "Drinks for everyone! Free drinks for everyone!" And can I use my pseudopod to grab a drink really quick?
Yeah,
I left my beer on the bar, so
Yep.
if you can reach that one.
you got a 10-foot reach with it.
Yep, and that's my bonus action. And then as an action, I will do a few spins around and then come at him with a double-handed attack like that.
All right. Roll your 2 hit. Yeah!
24.
24. And now you're finally hitting. That's your 3rd hit in a row, right?
Yep.
All right, but you're already doing performance. So now you get to roll a performance check.
Sweet. That will be 22 total if I can use my strength.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got offered to buy beer. You got big light show going on saying free beer or Flo's buying beer. Yeah, everybody's going crazy, screaming for beer at their tables. The rat lady's, "Get up here with that keg." And she'll actually move one of the kegs up on the bar, have the gift move it over so she can pour drinks faster to everybody. And she pulls out a piece of paper and starts writing down each and every one that's going out.
Oh boy. I can't do anything. I'm outside.
Yeah,
I don't
your
think anyone
account
saw the
manager has
fine
left the
print.
building.
Oh no.
You left us for 2 seconds. This is what happens.
Oh no. It's a good thing I brought those 5 platinum with me.
All right. And yeah. Captain Soliana.
So the cat's gonna cat. It's gonna walk up to the goblin that's been paying it the least of attention and
Mhm.
try to blend in by like headbutting it and rubbing up against the goblin before wandering off. They're keeping watch somewhere, right?
Yeah, but when you get up close to the goblin,
Hmm.
he slowly pulls out a dagger. He's going to take a swing for the little kitty cat.
They're the worst.
Oh, roll a 5. What was a cat AC? Like 8 or 10?
It's got to be at least 10. 12, it looks like.
Yeah, he thinks he's being really clever and just little pet to the kitty, brings the dagger around, but your cat jumps back away from it.
Can this cat spray him?
Yes. Yes.
I've never had any rule that it couldn't.
All right. It's going to, and then run off.
Roll a 2 hit for the cat.
Acid splashes cantrip.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking
turn
the
orders
same
in the
thing.
way.
Although I'll admit I missed most of that because I was distracted by the real cat.
The
Okay.
nat 3. Yeah.
But the message is sent. The goblin is just cussing. Freaking cat. Da, da, da.
They were keeping watch somewhere. So I'm going to
Yeah.
have the cat jump down, wander out of sight, and then
Mm-hmm.
sniff around that building and see if there's a way in without them seeing it.
All right. It does have some hedges around the edge of the building on the 2 sides that aren't up against other buildings. It looks like nobody has been in it for a while. The windows are all boarded up, look like kind of dusty, but the steps going into it does look like some people have been going in and out.
Okay.
You can't see in the windows at all. They're boarded up from the inside.
Okay. Can it listen and smell? Because it smells thri-kreen, potentially?
Well, roll a perception check. I
Okay.
think cat's just straight. It doesn't have advantage for smell, does it?
For smell, it does.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at the wild shape one, which is incorrect. So I'm going to try to find
Cat
monsters. Monsters. Okay.
As if a kitty is a monster, honestly.
I don't know. Okay, it rolls with a +1. So
The goblin thinks it is. All right.
16 and 15. So 16.
Let's see. It went walking through. It kind of it doesn't so much smell of thri-kreen so much. It does kind of the smell of the Duragard. It was kind of close to when you summoned it up.
Okay.
The smell of that creature, maybe dwarf also.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep. Which once again, you're just putting in a bunch of stuff that I got things planned and they're just going to keep going as they were supposed to. And Gatlin.
Uh-oh.
Gatlin is getting a little upset. He keeps swinging and you keep staying up. And it's just going to straight out do a haymaker swing at you.
I swear, if it's another natural 20.
Come on. Come on. Okay, we'll just hit it again. Oh, there it finally came through. A 16.
Yep, that hits.
6. Whoops. That is on his uses a key point. And you'll have to do your dex save again.
That would be 13 total.
Yeah, and you make it, and he seems really pissed. Why won't you go down? Jeez. What is it with you? And he'll do one more kick and land for 4 points on you. And he does look a little worried. He looks concerned.
Does he look hurt?
He hasn't taken that much, about half. You can see his health bar, right?
Nope.
Oh, my bad. Let me see. He's about halfway down. And I'm sure there's something I need to click, but you know he's over halfway down. But not as far down as you. All right. But he keeps landing every hit so far. His bard will do a performance check. That is the wrong character. Let's try this guy. Something's going on with my internet. These have gotten a lot slower. Yeah. All right. So ignore the second one, the first one, and he has advantage. And geez, the whole place is just going crazy now in the fight. You can finish him. Take her down. And Scrimshaw, you hear the place erupt again. It's just going crazy inside, all kinds of noise.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm still going to check up. I'm going to dash around the front so I can maybe see inside down the hallway and where these elves are headed.
The elves were heading in, and you can't see them now, but it sounds like they ended up in a fight in some other room. And you hear suddenly halfling lady yell out, "We got more incoming. Get ready. Gerbil, take them." And
I don't know if I want to get involved in this.
yeah, that's a good question. But you
Tinker
do
does
have, this gift is laying down, looks pretty badly beaten up.
Yeah.
You hear Tinker Dust around the corner. Don't go in there without me.
I don't know if we should go in at all. Like, I could stabilize her. And maybe not get involved.
Yeah. That's not like you just stabilize her at 0. She's still unconscious. We slip back into the bar and have a drink. Yeah. Okay.
So that's it for you, Scrimshaw?
Yeah, I think I could move. Let's see. I was over by the end here. I can move in a little bit. Got like 20 more feet. So I'm just gonna move in next to her so that I can use my healer's kit on my next turn.
All right. It's prepped and ready to go. At the top of the turn, you see Rock Gut over here, the Beauregard, whisper some things to the group who you've noticed they're not getting into the fight as much as the rest of them and more watching your group. And he points to a few of the individuals and they start heading out.
Oh, good. They're not drinking.
I'll send you a couple silver pieces.
Great.
I should have known that's the first thing Scrimshaw would think about. So one of the dwarves and two of the Beauregards start heading out. And then it's Chirp's turn.
Chirp is a little concerned because she thought the fine print was very clear that they were not paying for drinks. But she's like, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Okay, this is fine. Now, Flo, you're still shimmery with Bardic Inspiration. You haven't used it. Okay, cool. I would like to forego my performance check because she's listening to that other bard play. And she's like, I can't top that. I'm not even gonna try. I can't. So instead, she would like to try, like she sees I think it was a Hadozi was giving her the dirty looks when she was casting spells. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay. She knows that he's watching her, and she knows that she's like there's a fine line. She's walking it. So she's gonna try to stealthily cast Healing Word on Flo.
Oh.
She's gonna try to like I don't know what you're doing, and just like say some nice things, but like look the other way and cast it, like have a mirror out or something, and like cast it on Flo. So yeah, she's gonna try. Yeah, she's gonna like look at the reflection in the pina colada glass that she has, and like try to like cheat it a little bit so that nobody realizes that she's casting Healing Word.
Trying to like cough into your hand. Cough Healing Word.
He does notice it.
I'm still casting it. I don't care.
And he casts his that spell. Counter spell.
Counter spell.
And he looks over Lieutenant Puff and Huff and points to Chirp. And Lieutenant Puff and Huff, you two over there, get her out of here. And you start seeing two of the GIF moving over towards you.
Oh boy.
She knows she's in trouble, so she doesn't stop. She's like, it's okay. We don't need to make a fuss. I'm sorry. I did a bad thing. I'm sorry. And she goes with them. Can I just sit here and not you can take my mandolin. I won't be able to cast any spells.
And I'll worry about that at the top of the round.
Okay.
Tinkerdust.
All right, Tinkerdust is going to scamper over to
I'm looking for you in the tavern. You're not there.
Causing trouble. I'm going to scamper over here to keep an eye on Scrimshaw. I'm going to peek around the corner and be like, just stabilize her and let's get out of here. And then I don't know if she can see anything from around the corner into any room or anything, but
well, is she going in the building, or
she's just standing on the steps basically? She was trying to like look around the corner, but I don't know if I can do that. So I was like, I can stand here and kind of look at
you.
Scrimshaw.
Just see a hallway with Scrimshaw and an unconscious GIF.
Okay.
This is just a back wall back here. So
okay. So she's like, Scrimshaw, get that done quickly, and then let's get out of here. And for my action, I'm gonna like hold an action to like piggyback onto Scrimshaw's back, like get picked up while Scrimshaw's leaving. If Scrimshaw consents to that, because I'm small, so I think you can carry me.
Yep.
If you're down with that.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm just waiting. And that's my turn.
All right,
Amazing.
Flo.
What
Just
to
going to surrender and
do
walk
to
away?
begin? What'd you say?
Just going to surrender and walk away, right?
What? No way. Never give up. Never surrender.
All right. What you got?
You are clearly a formidable warrior and one of the greatest fighters I've ever met, but I won't go down that easily. And then I just go in for a punch straight to his face
All right.
with a
Oh,
18
you
to
hit. And go ahead and this is your 4th hit in a row. So go ahead and roll a performance with strength with advantage. Seeing how you just agreed to buy everybody beer in the place.
That'll be a 23 total.
Yeah, they explode this place. People's throats are getting hoarse from the yelling and screaming. And the temperature in here is about 5 degrees hotter than it is outside the bar. Everybody's just really getting into it. And once again, you can hear from the corner of the bar over here, the 3 plasmoids. Go, Fro, you got it. You can do it. And Captain Soliana.
I'm gonna have the cat circle around the building, smelling for any other drawer guard to see if there's like another exit or anything like that.
All right.
Drawer guard dwarves.
You walk around it, and no, there's one entrance, and all windows are boarded up on the first floor. There is a second floor.
Can the cat get up there?
That would require a climbing check at disadvantage.
I think it's got a movement speed for climb.
Yeah, I figured it was going to have one.
Yeah.
But it does.
That's why I picked the cat.
Still, I'm going to have to a dex check.
Okay.
All it's going to need is a DC 10 normal.
Okay.
Because it has a climbing speed.
Let's see if this rolls properly into roll 20. Whew.
It first attempts, it starts climbing and the claws don't catch and it just goes skidding down.
Okay.
But it can try again next turn.
Yep.
Try to
Sounds
find
good.
a better place to climb up.
Cool.
All right. Gatlin. He re-steadies himself, gives you a hard look and does a wild swing and catches.
Yep.
Ooh.
Single
for
digit.
3. And that's all he does that round. Seems to be gasping a bit for air. Ordell keeps playing. People are pretty excited. And it really doesn't matter. You got this crowd so hyped up with so many great rolls. And once again, 19. I think the lowest performance check so far was a 17. And there's been a couple crits. Scrimshaw.
I'm gonna use my action to spend one of the uses of my healer's kit to stabilize her.
Hold it. It took you 3 rounds to get there.
I think so. Uh-oh.
Yep. So, yep, she is.
Phew.
She is
Still
stabilized. You notice the wounds on her are wounds as if it was kind of like a fist fight, kind of like what's going in the bar before. You do notice one of her eyes, though, seems like it's all clawed up and bitten.
Ooh.
And seems to be swelled shut.
Mhm.
And that's it.
All right. I'm gonna try to stabilize her with the medicine kit, but then also maneuver her clothes to cover up the bandages. So maybe that the folks inside still fighting don't notice that somebody patched her up. And then I'm gonna go and grab Tinker Dust on the way out.
Yeah, I think she had a whole grapple action on for when you came around.
Consensual grapple.
Yeah.
So,
And
yep.
then heavier movement so I could get another 5 feet. Yep.
Perfect.
We're just around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep. You do hear as you're heading out, some more fighting and screams and somebody heading down some steps.
A lot of people in that room, maybe.
We had the top of the round. And actually, I don't want to use Totom. Totom would definitely stay. So we will grab this other guy here. Sorry, miss. The commander has stated you need to leave the tavern at this time. Please don't make this have to be anything physical.
I'm not gonna make a fuss, sir. No, I don't want to make a fuss. I know what I did was wrong, and I pushed too many buttons. I understand, and she'll go willingly, like wherever they
Well,
want
you
her to
can
go.
attempt a persuasion or a deception check to try to stay.
Well, she'll offer.
You got advantage and disadvantage, so it's just going to end up being straight roll.
She says, "Can I have one more try, please?" Persuasion.
Yep.
Promise I won't do anything silly. I got a 20.
13, yeah.
13 or 20, whichever.
It was a 12.
Okay, 13.
You had to beat a 12.
Please.
They look over to Golden. Lieutenant Huffpuff is just like, you watch her while I watch the fight. And then it's Chirp's turn.
Okay, and on Chirp's turn, she does not want to get in trouble. I don't think Flo used your bardic.
Nope, still good.
So Chirp is just going to sit as quietly as she can and not do anything to get in any trouble, and very quietly try to like perform nicely with a 16.
All right. How are you performing?
She's just going to try to play like, she's not trying to hype up the crowd anymore, but she's trying to like keep the momentum going.
All right.
But she's also like playing her "I'm sorry" song to the sort of the person who's like officiating the fight and making sure like the referee. And she's like, "I'm so sorry. I did something wrong. Please don't be mad at me. This is my sorry song."
And you did
And
a
that would be
16
good.
on that?
Yep.
All right. Pretty good sorry song. Tinker Dust.
I'm so impressed by that sorry song. You got it to rhyme at the end and everything. Okay, so do we hear anything? I know we heard people going downstairs. Do we hear any movement around us?
The fight does seem to be moving downstairs, and you just hear tons of noise coming from the rock rat.
We didn't even know there was a downstairs, right?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think this is our fight, Scrimshaw.
Nope.
No.
No, it's definitely not.
Yeah. I'm gonna like have my little ray of frost finger ready. So if anything like attacks us, I'll shoot it. That will be like my trigger action. I'll just hold that action.
All right.
So I'm gonna be kind of like looking around, like sort of all around us. Because I'm a little bit worried, but unless something attacks us, it won't trigger that. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of hang out on Scrimshaw's shoulders.
Maybe we could ask Soliana to go in later, like as a rat or something, and see if there's anything left to salvage.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Or I think Chirp learned an invisibility spell, which is pretty cool. Although I don't know if we should send Chirp down there. Probably not. Definitely Soliana can go as a spider, yeah, or a rat. And that'll be my turn.
Hi, I'm invisible. Oh.
Yeah. And this is all just
Michelle,
like,
sorry.
yeah. It's 'cause
You're
we
not
love Chirp.
wrong. You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
It's the end of my turn.
All right. Flo, the opponent that had been doing 3 swings at you is now suddenly just doing 1, and it's your turn.
Can't be running out of steam already. Give me everything you've got. And then I just punch him again because I am also very tired and very hurt.
Go ahead.
16 to hit.
Yep. You want to stick with that roll or use your bardic?
I'll use the bardic.
All right.
D6. Another 6.
All right. Obviously hits. 4 more. And I would say he is down. Looks like, only about a third of his health left. And anything else? You do hit again. Roll another performance with strength.
That'll be 13 this time. Oh, wait, no, it's with advantage, right?
Yes.
So
You're buying
21.
drinks. So, yep, they're still all going crazy and cheering on. Chirp even noticed the two guys who are supposed to be watching her aren't really watching all that well and are picking up their mugs of free beer while standing there. Captain Soliana, as your cat goes walking around, it suddenly spies two Duragard and a dwarf walking up to the front of the place and heading into it. And they look kind of familiar.
Yep. I mean, it's familiar, not really a cat. So I'm gonna send it in to try to get into the building with them.
All right, they do seem a little bit on guard, looking around and stuff. So go ahead and attempt, I guess, a stealth to try to get in there.
All right. I got a 15.
Disadvantage, sorry.
Okay.
Because they were on watching for it.
I got a 15.
I want to say no, but what I made up in my head was a DC of 15, and I got to stick with it. So, yes, the cat sneaks in, and the three don't even realize it.
Perfect.
No, it's not.
It's so good.
That's too much information. All right. Nothing else, then it'll be Gatlin's turn. And let's see if he can keep his perfect trek going. Swings with the 13, and he will use his 16.
Yep, that hits.
All right, so 2.
Still up.
Yep. Ordell, he will, let me make sure, because you guys haven't been using very many of these. He will inspire him one more time and do a performance and hits a sour note on his bagpipes. All right. And Ordell, Scrimshaw, you now have a new turret up on your shoulders.
Turret that doesn't fire anything. Just gonna head back another 10, 20, 30.
I'm small. I think you can carry me. I don't think it counts as,
Yeah, you get normal movement.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
I'm bitty.
Another 15. I'm gonna try to dash back in and not get seen.
Yep. Roll a stealth check with
boy.
advantage still.
We got this.
Normally,
boy.
I wouldn't give it to you since you're carrying somebody, but everybody's going crazy
Straight
for the free
roll.
beer.
13.
13, yeah. And actually, a few of these are moving over to get their free beers.
Man, everybody's drinking so much.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened while we were gone? You can put Tinker Dust down. She'll hop.
Yeah.
She can hop down now. Thanks,
Chirp.
All right, Chirp is going to bardically inspire. Do you need bardic inspiration, Flo? I think you do. Do you?
Yep, I do.
Okay, good. It's like I have a note saying that you do, so I'm going to give it to you. And I'm just going to say in your head, good job, win or lose, you're doing great. Bardic inspiration is bonus action. Action is going to be to continue performing, hopefully well. It's a 7.
Well, he hit a sour note. You hit even a more. Actually, it's still with advantage.
Oh, okay. I get to roll again.
So.
Perfect.
Hooray for beer.
All right, it's
I'll take
rolled
the
3
20.
times. 20.
Yeah, you kind of overplay his sour note to a point that he notices it. And let's see. He's a good-natured fellow, so he'll kind of give you a nod of appreciation to help keep the crowd going.
Okay. End of turn.
Tinker Dust, you are back now. What do you feel like doing with your little gnome self?
I mean, so we come back in, I look at Scrimshaw, and I'm just like, there were 3 halflings, one had hamsters, her name was Bunny Bite. They'll come and find, I told them all about our ship. So like if they survive, they'll come and talk to us later and we can find out some more details. I don't know if I should give them our home address, but I did.
No, but I mean, I'm not the one to talk about that, I suppose.
Okay. I'll have
I've
to
said
tell the
too many things as well
Okay.
before. So,
Well, let's go cheer for Flo and have another beer.
wow, Flo looks really rough.
Yeah, we might need to heal Flo. What happened? Why is everyone lining up for beer? And Tinker Dust will kind of be like, "Hey, what's going on? Why is everyone lining up for beer? What's happening?"
Okay. Flo, you know it's getting towards the end.
Yep, and I think at this point we're both looking kind of wobbly, I
Yeah.
assume. And I kind of lean into that. I go all the way back and then come all the way forward with another headbutt.
Oh, yes. Do it.
It's only a 15.
Boom.
Wait, Bardic.
Okay.
Thank you, Chirp. Another 6.
Yeah. And the crowd goes wild.
And I will, like, as I do that, it's basically win or lose. What are you talking about? I'm gonna win. Bam! And I also use a pseudopod as an action to slam on my drum, so it sounds like a thundering hit, like when wrestlers stomp the ground.
Like in wrestling when they throw somebody down and slap the mat at the same time to make it sound a lot worse.
Exactly.
All right. Oh yeah, the crowd is just loving this. The captain watching through your cat's eyes, huh?
Yep. It's not gonna. Well, it's gonna listen. It's gonna smell. Does it smell thri-kreen at this point?
Not thri-kreen. It smells old and musty and of dwarves and 1 or 2 other different smells. You're really not sure. Looking down the hallway, you see about 15 foot down. There's doors on either side. And then at the end of the hallway, there's stairs going up.
It's gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. Oh, this is what happens when I allow players options. All right. It's going to need to dash to get all the way up to the top.
Okay.
And at the end of the dash, go ahead and give me a normal stealth check for the cat.
Alrighty. That's 10.
10. All right. And then to Gatlin. You landed a headbutt on him that gets him going, the crowd going, and he once again winds up and gives you a handshake. And he's going to Bardic Inspire it for a 15.
That hits.
Yep, for 4.
Oh. Still standing.
Still
One
standing.
turn.
All right. Ordell he looks a little worried about his friend and starts singing, but you don't see any inspiration coming out of him. So but kind of in a worrying fizzy, he starts playing a little bit faster, and everybody's still into it big time. Scrimshaw.
Yeah, I guess I can't participate in helping out with the fight. So I'm gonna go back over here and look around and notice there are fewer of the Durgar and the I guess the goblins had already left.
Durgar goblins and hobgoblins have all headed out.
I'm gonna dash a little bit to start making my way around to get back to Soliana, because she looks like she sort of still zoned out and I kind of left her.
Yeah, you did.
She didn't notice. It's
Like-
fine.
Somebody could be picking her pocket and nobody was watching her.
I was thinking about doing something, but it's like, no, everybody's getting free beer. If it wasn't for free beer, something might have happened. So, Chirp, what you got going with
Well,
your two
Chirp
new
is-
bodyguards?
Chirp is fresh out of Bardic Inspiration. She's got 2 new best friends sitting beside her. Her friend is looking pretty sore, and so is the other guy. And she sees Scrimshaw walk off on a mission. And she sees her look over at Soliana, and she realizes that something's going on with Soliana. And she briefly thinks about going over and like checking on her, but then she remembers that Soliana does not like being woken up when she's in a trance, so she just goes back to performing.
All right. 18, both of you
18,
tied. So, yep, still got the crowd going.
and that'll be her whole turn.
And Tinker Dust, what you got?
So I see Scrimshaw coming over, so I move. Come back over to see. Like, I still still don't know why there's free beer going on, but it looks like I can kind of creep around here.
As a small character, I'll say you can squeeze through there.
Okay, perfect.
And
So-
taverns, people are used to people kind of pushing their way through. And
Bumping around.
Yeah.
So I'll come over here and I see Maurice and I see Soliana, and Soliana looks kind of like sleepy. So I'm going to go and like kind of like poke her and be like, hey, Captain. I don't think I've seen you do this before, Soliana.
Wait, don't poke her. Then she'll come out from. She's watching it. Oh, Tinker
She's
Dust.
gonna get mad.
Oh, well, if Chirp says that, I'll stop because I don't want to make the captain mad. But- okay.
She told me to tap her if something was wrong.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know if anything's wrong. Is something wrong?
no. I don't know why. I thought she's snapping. I was going to tell her what happened. And then I maybe got people coming to our ship that maybe we don't want coming to our ship.
Probably we shouldn't say this in the bar.
Just looks down. She's just gonna like, I don't know if there's bar stools or whatever. She's gonna hop there and sit, and her little legs are just kicking while she's waiting for Soliana to wake up. And that'll be your turn.
all right. Flo, your turn.
Let's
Your
see if I
opponent
can.
looks like he's in the single digits. He's not looking too good.
He hits me, I'm gone. So I'm gonna do a spinning kick again, like how I started this match.
Yep. Whip it around.
Nope.
Ooh, do you have any Bardics? I don't
Nope,
think
nope.
so. All right. It goes flying overhead. Gatlin looks a little bit relieved. Captain Soliana, your cat, you hear behind you. You let the damn cat in here. Get that thing. As you're heading up, the cat sees a big room with a great big table on it. It looks like a bunch of maps and papers and other things. So that's all you can tell from down on the ground.
I'm going to have it jump up onto the table and take a look at the maps.
Jump up on the table. You see a map of a rather large asteroid. It has a bunch of, looks like crystal structures around it. You've been around enough, like quartz that grows up, quartz caves and stuff. If you ever seen that, where they're just absolutely huge, you see that, but some of them are brightly colored and actually a little more refined. And yeah, you see a great big map of that. And then you see some other little papers with ships. Some have some names and stuff. Do you read dwarf?
I don't think so.
Dwarven?
No.
All right. You see a bunch of lists of names and stuff, but you don't know what they are.
Okay. Is there like an open window in here?
There are windows, but they're not open, and you do hear footsteps running up there. And there is a single door on the same wall as the stairs coming up, but it is closed.
Okay. I'm just gonna have the cat try to dart past them and then go wait at the front door and just look at them and look at the door and look at them.
All right. Yeah, you go running by.
Mhm.
Catch them a little unexpectedly, run down there, and yeah, they'll probably be letting you out. That's what they want. Gatlin takes a deep breath and goes to swing first with the right and then comes around with the left. Oh,
Down I go.
17 for 4 with a
I was
splat.
on 1 HP.
Yep. And the crowd goes wild. Yes. And some are upset about losing some money on the bets and stuff, but they actually seem more excited about the fight. The Golden looks over to Chirp and is like, you can help your friend now, but don't try that again in a place like this.
Oh, okay, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
And then Gatlin heads over, and these 5 individuals all start talking to each other. Ordell just keeps playing now, a little bit slower and calmer as everybody goes up to get their free drinks. Did Scrimshaw already do a head count of everybody in the bar?
Well, I didn't. I got to double check now because I don't know who is not drinking.
Everybody that's still there is going to try to get a free beer except
for the drow. Okay.
And it'll be 2 silver apiece. And Rock Rat
Even the
owner,
people that like to watch over here.
yeah, everybody
At
has
the
got
door?
either ordered drinks from one of the people serving them or got up to the tavern bar to buy them. And you notice the owner, the rat lady, is keeping a very close eye on all of you, making sure none of you are heading towards the exit. And you even see grinders kind of blocking the doorway as if people in the past had promised to buy drinks and didn't pay up.
So are the gift drinking these guys?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's 48 folks.
All right. 48 times 2. So
96.
100 silver, which is really just
So
10
like
gold pieces.
10 gold pieces. So yeah, so I guess I'll just give her one of the platinum and because that's 10 gold pieces. Yeah.
You see the owner just light up and I like having you here. Definitely. Thank you for this. This is a great crowd. This is one of the best sales. Yeah, if you got that beer, let me know.
Will do.
Because we're definitely selling a lot today.
Yeah.
Chirp. Yeah, you're free to do healing if you want.
She's definitely going to do healing. She's like, oh no. And she's like very upset about all of this.
Mainly with Flo, because she just splats out. She's like,
Yeah.
this.
Like it's healing word, but she's going to like run over to Flo and be like, Flo, you can't die. First level, I wanted to cast it at 2nd level. Did it do it at 2nd level? No.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, the higher level.
Okay.
The higher level cast is the extra 1 point above it.
She's very distracted. So it's a whole 6 heals. And
I could have used my healer's kit. Just put a Band-Aid in the goo. Just float it there in the center.
so that's her bonus action. And she's gonna do as her action. As her action, she's gonna use a cantrip and cast minor illusion to notify everybody that the free drinks, which she didn't realize that maybe she should have made the finer print a bit bigger about them not actually being free, have all been claimed, and thank you for your services. And that'll be her turn.
You hear a few moans and groans about that, and a lot more though cheering. Thanks. Flo, you're awesome. As they see you coming back to conscious. And Tinker Dust.
Tinker Dust is going to run over to Flo and point out her mustache and then wink and be like, Flo, you were amazing. It's okay. This way, people, like, the odds on you will be better the next time that people are betting. So we'll put money on you and we'll make more money. Yeah, don't worry. This is all part of our plan. This will, and we're still going to be able, I saw a whole bunch of chirp stuff. We're going to be able to have a showcase on our boat. Maybe we're going to be like, become a floating gambling den and party palace.
How loud do you say all that?
Well, like, not too loud, because I'm also trying to not speak like Tinker Dust because I'm in disguise. So I'm using like a lower voice.
All right. Yeah, they on their perception check. I just did a general roll for the people around you.
Okay.
No, they didn't hear you say that. Oh, we planned for you to fall.
Oh, we
Take a
didn't.
fall.
We didn't. Yeah, no. But she's like, this is great. Oh, except she's like, this is great. Like, so she's using a
doing
really
your
low
gnome voice.
to match the mustache. So yeah, and she just wants to help. She helps Flo get up, collect anything that gooed out, that left the goo. She's just kind of like putting it back in. Yeah, that's what Tinker Dust will do.
All right.
Talk too much.
So Flo, your turn.
Basically, reform myself, and as I'm being helped up, you think she's going to be upset, and she's just like, that was amazing. The Golden Goose has the finest warriors around. I look forward to fighting you again in the future.
You hear a few people cheering, yelling out when you mention the Golden Goose. Over here, you see the lieutenant and commander and stuff look over, and they kind of raise their beer mugs to you. Well fought, well done. And Captain Soliana, your cat gets let out back into the street.
I'm gonna have it go around like a corner. Once it's out of line of sight, I'm going to poof it into a pocket dimension, and then look around the bar. Like, guys.
Hey, Captain.
Oh boy. So some stuff happened.
What happened? Well, okay.
Back at the ship.
Cool. I might have also learned some things. Let's sort our stuff out, and then we can talk.
No, no, we're back at the ship. Otherwise, we have to pay elevators and all that. We can just go somewhere else in town.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Gatlin's having drinks, Ordell, Scrimshaw. So basically, what do you got going on now in the tavern? Or are you heading out? What you doing?
Leaving.
Yep.
We should leave. Leave.
Paid our tab and we're leaving.
Before Chirp leaves, because she's a nuisance, she has 8 gold pieces to her name currently in her allowance. So she's going to
save some of it for the elevator. Okay.
Oh, she's going to spend it all. She's going to go over and take out her 8 gold pieces and put them on the bar and ask the bartenders if they know what the drow have been drinking all night. And if this would be enough to buy like the nicest brandy or Chardonnay or whatever it is they've been drinking.
Yeah, they actually have been drinking some of the brandy. That'll be 5 silver pieces each.
This is 1.5 gold, not like 8 gold.
She's like trying to figure out math in her head. So she's like, will this buy a bottle? And she like pushes all 8 coins over.
Yes, it will.
She gets a bottle and a brandy and 3 of the nicest, cleanest looking glasses. And she goes over to them on their way out as they're leaving. And she puts it on the table very nicely. And she says, I'm sorry, things between us didn't really work out.
the way we were hoping, or way you were hoping, rather. I mean, I think we're pretty neutral. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not very good at this diplomacy thing yet. I'm still learning. I wasn't supposed to tell you that out loud. Sorry, this whole like telepathic thing, you think it in your head and it comes out. It's really, anyway, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. You have information that is relevant to myself, I think. Is there a way that, we could come to an agreement beyond the whole beer matter? As you can see, I'm not a terrible thri-kreen. And she like motions to the very nice bottle of brandy. And she's like, if you have information regarding my good self and my family, then you know that you will be well compensated for giving that information to me. And she smiles, but it looks scary because she has like mandibles.
Go ahead and do a persuasion or a performance.
Okay, I'm going to do persuasion, which I'm not proficient in. That's a solid 8.
Yeah, you give him the big thri-kreen smile with your fake glasses and plastic mustache on.
Oh, she takes that off. She'll drop the disguise. It is I. Chirp the whole time.
Oh my God.
Oh. Oh.
Plot twist.
I never would have known.
Oh.
Everyone turns around and immediately recognizes her.
And you did bring over brandy, so I'll let you do it with advantage. Because I would have had to do a straight roll. But, okay, never mind.
Another 8.
He looks at you. I understand. I am a businessman, though, and I am on orders. And if you want the information we have, please just bring the beer up to the Rock Rat so I can finish my business here, and we can be on our way.
Okay.
But there's only about 2 hours left before my ship sets out.
And what ship is that?
That's not really relevant.
I brought brandy.
I know, and I thank you for that.
Okay, that I mean, that's fair. All right, goodbye. And she just walks and joins the rest of the party.
All right.
Chirp doesn't realize she spent almost as much on just those 3 guys as we spent on 48 other people.
She has no concept of how money works.
Nope.
When Soliana gets a chance, she'll like elbow chirp and just say quietly, like, I think I know what the drow knew.
Oh, what was it?
Let's get out of here first.
Okay. She follows.
All right, so you all head out of the tavern.
And I do say, like, we're here for a few more days. I'll see you again.
As you say that going out, you will hear
I look forward to the next fight.
Yeah, Lieutenant Puff and Huff. Yeah, dear Flo, if you do end up coming back, let us know when you'll be here, and definitely would entertain another fight with you. Gatlin states that you were quite the honorable combatant, and I would greatly enjoy to see your skills displayed some more. And you see behind the bar the were-rat lady just counting her coins.
You said a good night.
Yep. So.
Hey, it's what I do. It's my job.
Good job. Oh, we got everybody out here now. Okay. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. All right. We are just over 3 hours now. You want to go ahead and call it here?
Yeah, we have lots of things now. Lots of things now.
We went in a lot of directions there.
All right. Well, yeah, that got interesting. A lot going on in the tavern again. So thanks everybody for watching. Take care. Have a great day and look forward to next week. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.